Okay, I'm ready.
Like I understand what the gist of what they want you to do. It's just the situation itself seems absurd that anything other than
Well,
what's happened has happened.
the classes and the gods that you just happen to worship, you know, and it kind of conflicts with the situation a little. But if you had like a more neutral party, they probably
the guy's
would.
trying to extort money out of us to let the guy go, and it's like,
Listen,
really?
he said, "Do me a favor." Like he was willing to lower the price. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Who wanted to go in this side room anyway?
That's a good question. I don't remember. I think like Dohan wanted to go forward, full charge.
Oh right, we're on this map.
To be honest, it was probably you. Just saying. You tend to be the real thorough one.
Possible. I guess I could go back and look. There's a record of it.
I gotta check all the doors. All doors must be checked.
Yeah, that's a typical thing you do in exploring dungeon.
It's true.
Make sure you explore all the things.
So this guy who was nigh unhittable before just drank a mutagen.
Oh yeah.
He's probably natural 20s to hit at this point in time.
Yep.
It's.
I mean, I haven't been trying to hit him.
It's true. Yeah, it hasn't. Only well, Cliff and Xale. Okay, well, let's just recap. Last time on Pathfinder, you guys destroyed a daemon that was in the vats, and then you guys decided to come over here, and you found a prisoner, alive but unconscious, strapped to a table, with no other than vampire and Nosferatu. And you know, he was willing to talk it out. He was willing to talk it out.
Is he still willing to talk it out? Or is that left him?
He hasn't attacked yet. I mean, it is his turn, and he has been attacked a couple of times. I do see some wounds on him.
Yeah, he got smoked.
Not a lot of wounds, but there be some wounds. It's like a scratch, we'll call it. But yeah. So we'll pick up there.
Okay.
And I think what he is going to do, just to make his point, is I think he might actually have to do a concentration check for this. Actually, it's probably like an auto succeed, honestly. Well, no, it's not. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Hold on.
There was some reason why we couldn't release this guy from the table, right?
He has 3 straps on him. They're metal straps. So not something you can just cut open.
They're more like bands.
Yeah, and there's 3 levers, and I think Cliff was eyeballing the levers, trying to get a better look at. This is a supernatural ability, so he does not need to
do anything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so.
Nope. Yeah, he can just do it.
He can just do it, even though it's a spell, but it's a supernatural version of a spell. All right. Xale, I need a will save.
Oh, let's see. Do
I think
have
he's
any
more
special
annoyed
stuff?
with you. I
Remember,
mean,
we
he's
do have-
annoyed with Kaeso, but he can't really do anything about Kaeso's.
I can hero point for DR.
I mean, if you you still have
That's
points
not gonna
left,
do
don't
much
you?
here. Yeah.
I don't. But also remember, we do have protection for evil on. Cast on us specifically because we wanted to avoid having him mind control us and whatnot. So I don't know if that's what he's trying to do, but
Well, he don't know.
Here's a will
no, I
save.
don't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was thinking if I had any other things.
You got good saves at least.
Wait, okay. I was saying this to Matt earlier. They changed a bunch of things on Fantasy Grounds, so this is going to be like one of those times where I'm just like, what the fuck? How do I...
They changed all the UI again.
Yeah.
Well, that character sheet looks the same at least. That's good.
You actually make it with that will save, honestly.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you feel something trying to control you, but you resist it.
Great.
All right. Ron is... I don't even know why he has an initiative because he's unconscious. But yeah, okay. Dohan.
So I remember last time there were like mechanisms that had to be manipulated to free this guy.
Yeah.
Is that we
There
still have to do?
are levers on the other side from where you're standing, and there's 3 of them.
So could I go and pull one of them as my action?
Yeah, which direction are in? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I assume the levers only go in one direction, right?
No. You can't assume. I guess you don't really know unless you
Where do I
go up.
see?
Well, you'll have to get up to it. You won't be able to pull them from that corner that you're looking to go to.
By opposite me, I assumed that this was the correct corner.
Yeah, one of these 2 squares, in which you
Okay.
probably will be squeezing.
I'll go there. So what does 10 feet of movement tell me that?
Okay, when you get over there, you do see on the levers, on the levers, do you read Verisian? Do you understand Verisian?
I believe so. I have common.
Common's
Talden.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't think I have that specific one.
Okay, then you don't know what the levers say.
Okay. I mean, but I can just pull them then.
You can only pull 1 lever per action.
I can't double fist it.
There's 3 different levers now.
Well, then I will pull one with my action.
Okay, left or right?
I'm assuming it's in the neutral position.
It's either left or right.
We'll pull it left.
Okay, let's see what happened.
Oh boy.
I didn't have that prepared. 1 second, let me get this.
And I let him know as I pull it to the left, like, I'll get you out of here as fast as I can.
He's unconscious, so
I'm still gonna yell that to him.
fair enough.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay. To the left. Sliding lever to the left. Loosens one of the restraints.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
I don't
That'd
know what
be
you
your
did, but
action then.
keep doing that.
What do you mean you don't know what I did? I pulled it left.
I pulled it left.
My left, your left. We're facing each
My
other.
left. I
All
was
right.
the lever puller. It's my
Yeah.
left.
All right, Cliff.
So I can move down. Oh, why is there an X there? What the hell?
Yes. And I'm gonna have to put squeezing on you guys both. It may or not matter, but I'm gonna do it.
Sure. I actually can read Verisian.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I mean the levers say to loosen it, pull it left, and to tighten it, pull it right.
All right.
The handwriting is just very, very messy, which is why you didn't realize that the first time.
I mean it's small, it's on the knobs, and yeah, it's in a different language.
Yeah, Lefty Lucy is
That's
the conventional wisdom.
fair.
All right, and it takes a standard action, I'm guessing, to pull the lever, or is it a move action? Like
A move.
Okay, so I could pull the other two levers then, because I just 5-foot stepped over here, right?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay, you
I don't know if that
loosen.
provokes or whatnot, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, yeah. You loosen 2 more.
Okay.
And no, he doesn't do anything about that.
Okay.
You don't know if he can't or if he's
Please.
choosing not to.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess that's your turn. Xale.
Well, they're loosening the dude. I guess I'm still just fighting this guy.
Just 5-foot step out of that corner when you're done, just so that if we beat a hasty retreat, you're not stuck.
So, I mean, I think 5-foot step first doesn't really matter, I guess, but sure. But I'm gonna attack him. I still have Smite Evil on him. And I'll just fall around him. Be like, let this person go. Let us free him. Chance for crit.
Oh,
Did confirm crit with double 20s.
Well, now you're gonna piss him off.
Oh, now now Xale's actually trying.
34 damage with Smite Evil, so yeah. I'm probably dead, guys. Sorry.
Well, remember last time it was like six natural 20s in a row.
It was ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She
it's our
rolled
turn
a lot of
tonight.
20s. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll 20s over and over again and beat him that way.
All right, Kaeso.
Okay, well, I guess if I am, if this is still working and I'm still holding him back, I will just keep doing that until I get some sort of indication that it's not working. So, yeah, I will just keep doing what I'm doing. You shall not pass.
Okay.
But I would suggest to Ashani that maybe he wants to channel the holy energy of life to burn the undeath of this foul creature.
I mean, are you sure you want him to do that? He's only got a certain amount of channels.
That's up
I
to
think
him.
also we already used.
Making a suggestion.
This is a new day, I think.
Yeah, this
right?
is a new day.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, we had to go and get Dohan fixed.
After the demon. Yeah, okay. I mean, he can.
After crit him a
if
half
that's
dozen
what you want.
times.
It's up to him.
All right, then he will channel positive energy to harm the undead. But it's probably not gonna work unless he rolls a 1.
He'll probably do half damage at least.
He did not roll a 1, so Half. 6. Okay. All right, he does just that. And I think we're at the end of the round. We are. Okay. Round 5. All right. He kind of looks mad now. Not gonna lie. I think we're gonna cast a spell. Cliff. You know that he's casting Deep Slumber.
Yeah.
Yeah. On you actually, because you pulled 2 of the levers, and he doesn't like
Isn't
that.
that 1 round cast time?
Well, it is a 1 round. Does it not happen at the end of the his turn?
Normally 1 round casts have to
Happen-
they happen at the start of his next turn.
Oh,
Kind
okay.
of the risk behind him.
Okay, then I guess you don't know who he's casting it on. I might change my mind.
That's true too. He doesn't have to pick his target yet. That's how summons work as well. So it's like you can run up, and if you damage him, you can potentially interrupt the spell, but he has to make a concentration check.
Is slumber that powerful that it has that big of a drawback?
Deep
sleep
slumber.
does. So I'm assuming that the slumber, deep slumber would.
It
They're
does.
really
It says
weird
1
with
round.
sleep effects. Like putting something to sleep is very powerful because you could just coup de grace them if they fall asleep.
It was a nerf
Scary.
from 3-5
They
basically.
imposed the whole
Also,
like
I didn't roll this one.
long cast time thing on it, but they also put like a hit die limit on it. So it's a spell that's like, oh, that looks really great, but as a player, it sucks because you quickly find that the hit dies go way out of your range, like very fast. But it's amazing against players because the DM's never going to employ it at a point where it's useless.
Well, this is the higher level version of it, so the hit die is.
Yeah, but the hit die is raised
better.
to 10 hit die max, and when we get that, we're not going to be fighting 10 hit die stuff.
I mean, it still has some ability. You just aren't going to be able to throw it at like the boss. You're going to be throwing it on his mooks.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get like 2 of his mooks asleep or something.
It's a weird spell that I actually do think that got way better in 5e.
Yeah,
Because I'm just thinking, like, hold person is 1 round cast, like a one action cast time.
Yeah, but that paralyzes. It doesn't make him helpless.
It also lets you have a chance to get out every round.
The
Well,
key
that's true.
difference is that they're helpless when they're asleep.
Are you not helpless when you're paralyzed?
Okay.
Nope, you're not helpless. You may not be able to move, but you are still aware and thinking.
Technically, if you're a
just saying.
psychic spellcaster and you're paralyzed, you can still cast spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know that.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, he is casting that. Cliff.
Okay. So we've loosened all these bands. Can we actually remove them now?
Yeah.
Let me check the details on how easy that is here.
Grab them and run.
I mean, that's that's my plan.
I mean, the unfortunate part is this is a situation where we've had such spectacular success in the first couple of rounds that I'm not clear on why we should be running.
Oh gosh. I guess I'm being easy on you guys because I'm not going to change it now because I already said what I said, but apparently it's a full round to move the levers. Anyways, so no, they are not loose enough to remove him from the table yet. You notice that there's a bunch of slots and it was on the 10th slot. And you think you're going to have to loosen it quite a bit more to maybe pull him out.
Oh, so we got to keep pulling the levers.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Okay. Well.
Damn, they really did make this difficult, didn't they?
They literally are just saying you have to negotiate with this guy.
Well,
Just not so many words.
Does anybody have reduced person? Let's just shrink them.
I don't think I do, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think anybody said they prepared it, but
I'm just looking through my magic items, you know, the random stuff we picked up.
All right, Dohan.
So I can keep pulling the lever to further loosen it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. One lever, 2 slots, or 2 levers, 1 slot each.
I'll just focus on one.
Okay. So then 2 slots.
I do not have reduced person.
Okay, Cliff.
I guess I'll just focus on one of the levers too. I don't know.
Okay.
This feels kind of hopeless, but
That's fair.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull, and I don't know. Maybe we get 2 of them out. We can wiggle them out of the other one or something.
Okay. Then Xale.
I'm gonna try and keep this guy busy. I don't know.
Finish him.
I'm just gonna fall around him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's obvious what you and Kaeso are
18
doing.
hits. Okay.
True. Is it putting in his effects? I think so.
Well, I got 35 to hit, so it's pretty good.
Defensive effects +2. Let me see if this is accurate. Yeah, that's accurate because he also has the. Yeah, it's working. Okay.
So I do.
So maybe you interrupt his slumber spell then.
True.
Possible.
Let's make concentration check.
Actually, a lot of damage. It probably
That's
does.
18.
Let me put my bonus in here last time because I didn't roll it, and people are going to be like, "She's cheating," but I didn't put.
Oh,
the
I
bonus
expect
in
his
there,
number, his concentration is really high, but
yeah, he has combat casting, and I didn't include it when I did a secret roll earlier.
I don't know if combat casting applies here because I think it's specifically for
when he casted a spell, the combat casting.
Oh yeah. If he's doing
Yeah.
it, if he's doing it like defensively, then he gets it for that one. But I think for
Wait.
the damage one, he might not.
Why wouldn't it work? Isn't that what
Because it's
combat casting is
combat
for?
casting specifically is for casting defensively or while grappled.
Yeah, but
Hilariously.
he's casting defensively, which means his entire cast is defensive.
I mean, I guess that's
isn't it?
fair. I think that's fair. That's probably like a reasonable argument. But I think by raw, like it says specifically, it's just for those 2 cases. But
let me see here because I did open that up. If something interrupts your
It's kinda
concentration
silly, like-
while casting, you must make a concentration check or lose a spell. So it says while you're casting, and he's in the middle of the cast, so I think it works.
That's a good point. Like he is casting defensively still, even though
Yeah.
like this isn't that particular check. I don't know. I feel like you're probably right. That's probably
I think I just rolled
more
the wrong
intended.
thing. I need to subtract a huge number from that. Hold on. So I just need to subtract. He succeeds.
Okay.
You do not interrupt him. Okay. Wait, is it 15 plus the damage or just the damage? It's just the damage.
It's 10 plus half the damage.
10. Okay, yeah.
The half?
It's half
I think
damage when
it's-
it's the half damage thing is if he's taking a dot. So if you give him like a bleed effect or
okay.
you have like an acid arrow on him, then he has to do that.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's 10
If you
plus
hit him
damage.
with if you hit him with damage in the middle of his cast and it's like direct damage, then it's the full damage.
Okay, yeah, he still beats 28. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Kaeso.
I'll just keep on keeping on. This seems to be working in our favor so far. So
Okay.
I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
Do you want Ashani to keep channeling? He only has 5 per day, and he's already used 1.
What does everybody else think?
In character, yes, I want him to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. We'll bring him down as best we can.
Okay, then he will channel positive energy.
I mean, he's looking kind of wounded.
I'm just focusing on getting this dude out.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 damage.
If he prevents me from getting the guy out, then I'll probably do something different.
All right, round 6. I finish my cast. And yeah, Cliff, it's still going on you.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 inspiration to add an inspiration to my will save and hope for the best. Okay, so that's a 25.
Okay, yeah, you succeed. You are not slumbered.
Okay.
I guess it's still his turn though.
Yes,
so
he still has his whole rest of his turn.
We will.
I guess in this case he could do the double whammy because the slumber goes off just before his turn, and if it worked, he immediately has his whole turn to do whatever nasty stuff he wants.
Oh yeah,
to do.
yeah. He could coup de grace me if I
Like
failed.
instantly, yeah.
It would provoke from Xale and Dohan. Well, I guess, but although I don't know if Dohan has a weapon out. I guess he might not have a weapon out because he's been.
No, I don't.
Pull these levers.
I mean, I am a weapon, but
yeah.
But yeah, I think even if he provokes, like he probably just says, "I don't care," if that's what he would decide he wanted to do.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I used inspiration. I was like, I don't think I can afford to be sleeped here.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna save this spell for a round or 2. Let's go with
He could leave.
Oh yes, you could. Oh, this is brutal. No. Like, I want to kill you guys, but I don't want to kill you. You know what I mean?
I mean,
session's over, guys. Party wipe. Yay.
I don't think we'll party wipe.
Oh, I mean, with this spell, yeah.
Oh, yeah, if he has like a spell that actually party wipes. Like, he's like, I cast Way of the Banshee. All right, fair. But...
see.
I mean, if we die, we die. That's the story. Like, I'll die doing what I wanted to do, I guess.
I mean, ultimately, if we're able to grab the guy and just run.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. I'm fine with that compromise.
To come deal with this guy later. To go hire a vampire hunter.
If you make a vampire hunter, then we're definitely not ever going to see another vampire in the game.
Oh man.
Every class feature I have is dedicated to fighting vampires.
There actually is a vampire hunter class, right? Like, I think they made it for a different setting technically, but it's made by Paizo.
Wait, is this going to?
There's the Exorcist class that has all of these things against possession. How many creatures in this game have possession? Ghosts.
Yeah.
And I think it might work against Magic Jar, but really,
probably
having a bunch of class features against an ability that only like 3 creatures in the book have.
Yeah, it's that's a textbook NPC class, like
Yes,
NPC
that's
archetype, basically. It's like that one Oracle curse where you're stuck within a specific location, like you can't leave within like a mile of like a tree or whatever.
Well, there's
like,
this other
Why can't I
NPC in
grab my
mod.
circle?
She's set up. She's like this acrobat, right? She has like edge running and all these like tightrope walking and stuff like that, like highly specific things. And then there's a room that's filled with ropes and beams and rafters and stuff, which you find her in. So she is custom built to fight in this room. And it's like, okay.
Well, that's like Trinia. She's custom built to run the shingles, and that's really it. So we're gonna do our concentration just for the fair.
Or the famous gondola fucking class. The archetype that's specialized in being able to drive boats. Like, specifically boats within like cities like Venice.
You see him casting a spell.
All right. I try to identify it. It's a fairly low roll.
That's enough to know that he's casting Detonate, and you can see him building up a surge of electrical energy.
I don't even know what that is.
Me neither, but it sounds like a damage spell.
Yes. You can see electricity starting to form around his body, and the longer his action takes, the more electricity starts to build up.
That sounds like something my Breath of Fire character would have taken.
All right, Dohan.
Detonate. I don't want to look it up yet. After this fight, I'll look it up. I'm intrigued.
Huh. So he is visually building up a lot of electrical energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sparks are flying from him.
That doesn't
I think I
sound
made
good.
my circle too big.
Sounds like you might kill Ruin with this too.
Yeah. We don't want that. Is there anything I could do here?
I think
if you want to be really cinematic, you grapple him, drag him over, and both of you plunge into a vat of the ooze. So when you detonate, it's contained within the toxic ooze.
Man, if there was something here that I could dunk both of us in, I absolutely would do that.
I don't think you get there in one round.
Not in one round.
Yeah, there's just nothing in this room.
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna blow up in 1 minute, then you could maybe do it.
Oh, also he says, I didn't want to have to kill you. You could have just taken my offer.
And you could have just let him go.
Let's see. Oh, I hate that the Blood Rager spell list is its own spell list. Makes using scrolls tricky. Because I did put a point in use magic device, but I have like a pathetically low amount. Because I want to use this scroll of command undead to try and get him to stop. I don't understand magic. I don't know if grappling him would prevent him from completing this spell.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
I think he already finished the spell.
So if I tried to grab this dude, I couldn't pull him out even though the things are loosened?
Yeah, they're not loosened enough to pull his body out just yet.
Do we know this person? They're just the person at the party, right? Whose place got raided?
He matches the description of the musician you guys were looking for.
And what was the reason we were looking for the musician?
His
The
sister asked
sister?
us. Yeah.
What about the sister?
Like she just asked us to.
Well, she approached Croft, and then Croft directed us to help her out because Croft was busy at the time. And so we went, got her story, and went to the manor where the jester had murdered everybody, turned them into zombies.
So the table he's on, is that something that is like can't be moved?
Not really. I mean, it's like a whole torture contraption.
I couldn't flip it over.
I mean, it doesn't exactly
like onto its side so that
it's...
if a bunch of electricity did shoot out, it would hit the bottom of the table and not him on the other side.
You could certainly try. It doesn't appear to be bolted.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to try and save him from this.
He's gonna table flip.
Yeah, I'm going to table flip.
I like that.
I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And I yell out, I will do what I must to protect the people of this city. And I go, and I attempt to table flip. What do you want me to roll for this?
Probably a strength, but I don't see your rage bonus on you.
It is now.
There you go.
All right. Just a strength check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. Okay, not bad.
Not bad at all. I put a DC in my head and you beat it. So you flip the table over onto its side.
Okay.
The levers are much harder to maneuver now.
Yeah.
Do I have any actions left over?
Yeah, I'll say that's just a standard.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna put like myself between the flipped over table. Oh, I'm gonna put myself between the vampire and the flipped over table to offer additional cover for the unconscious dude. And that's my turn.
All right, and Cliff.
Okay, well, I don't think I can pull the levers from here.
Yeah, it would be a little more difficult. I mean, you should try like climbing up onto it and doing it.
I guess I'm gonna go see if there's another way I can get him out. I'm gonna scamper over to the other side of the table. Is there a way I can maybe attempt to start working on like a disable device check to get them off?
I don't think so, because they're not really like a device to disable, but let me look here.
I mean, I can't get to the levers, but I can get to the bands. So whatever's manipulating the bands from the levers, like if I can just work from that side, probably harder, but...
Well, now that it's on its side, maybe Dohan can just push the whole thing out the door.
Oh, maybe. Just bring the table with us.
Big,
yeah, just bring the table with us.
No, it does not have a disable device opportunity.
Okay, well, I guess I don't do anything then. I look for something to do.
You could assist Xale.
Well, I already moved over here, so.
I see. Fair enough.
Okay, so I was going to ask you about your movement. How exactly do you move over there? Because there's now this huge table that you would have to like.
Yeah, I go around it.
Okay, so you do provoke, and his cast is not like a full round action, so he technically has already cast his spell. So he's gonna claw at you as you move out of his.
Can I acrobatics?
Yeah, you can try.
All right, we'll attempt it.
Okay, you acrobatics, you tumble away. Okay.
Because yeah, I think that did still only take me like half my move to get over here.
Do I know for sure the radius of this detonate thing, or
you
did
have no
someone
idea.
Identify it. Okay. Did someone identify that he casts something that I need to get away from him?
I mean, I identified that as detonate. I don't actually know what that is. I've never seen that spell before.
You know what it is?
You think he's gonna explode with energy?
Yeah, so I guess I'll say like he's gonna release some energy. I mean, I had to have said something, unless I don't think Dohan made the check, so like that's why Dohan knew to flip the table over.
So I'm just gonna try and get away. That seems reasonable.
Okay.
Maybe I'll attack him once first, and then I'll move after. So I'll do a single attack action and then move. I miss.
Oh.
And then I know I'm kind of going through the wall, but that's like 20 feet instead of 30, so I'm sure I can get that far.
You do an acrobatics as well, then?
I guess it doesn't hurt me because I can do acrobatics on the first 5 feet.
I think you move half speed if you tumble.
Yes. Right. That would be 25 feet to the door, I think. I think my game might be a little bit weird, but
25 feet? No, you move half speed for the rest of your turn if you.
No, I'm only acrobaticsing for 5 feet away from him. After that, I'm moving normal.
Are you going towards the door?
But you attacked.
Can I not? I thought you could acrobatics for part of your move action and not the whole thing.
Not from my understanding. If you tumble, that's part of your move action.
You can take a -5 on the acrobatics to move at full speed.
Maybe I'm crazy. I thought that I could take a move action and acrobatics for like the first 5 feet of it, and then not for the rest. Is that not how that works?
I don't think that's how that works.
I think the acrobatics changes your move speed to half speed. Period. If you did
a double move, you could do acrobatics on the first move action and then not on the second move action.
Does it hurt me at all to try an acrobatics at a -5?
I don't know.
You could roll 20.
I don't think it does.
Like, I don't think there's any downside to it, so I guess I'll do that. So I'll put in a -5. Okay, I'd fail anyways, but it probably doesn't matter. Like, either way, he still attacks me.
Well, he doesn't attack you because he doesn't have combat reflexes, but also you don't go that far, so...
I acrobatics, so he would still have his AOO.
That's right. He didn't.
Back where I was? That was weird.
Well, yeah, because you were moving too far, so
Huh?
You can only move at half speed. That's 20 feet away.
I took a -5 so I can move at full speed.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. He missed.
Oh, good, he missed. Yeah, I wasn't likely to succeed on that, but it's like, well, why not?
All right, Kaeso.
Oh, actually, I was wrong. It's -10.
Okay, well, either way,
I'm full speed by increasing the DC of the check by 10.
I'll keep him back, I guess.
And also, you can't do it if you are wearing medium or heavy load or armor. But I think you're in light armor. And
I'm in light armor,
so yeah.
Does Ishani have resist electricity?
No.
Okay.
I do kind of wish that I had gone with like elemental electricity for my barbarian thing. Like that was definitely a good meta pick, but fire was the theme of the character.
Mm.
Because like I'd be getting flight at I think 8th level. Just
What do you
as
get
an
instead
additional
right now?
move
Just
speed.
move speed?
With fire, I get 30 more feet of move speed, which is still really cool.
Yeah.
I think Ashani's gonna delay. Or he can just get the fuck out of there. He's gonna delay.
Does he have liberating command? Go wake Ruan up and then liberating command him out of the manacles?
No. Nope. Nope. Alright, round 7.
Knowing this, they'd be like, there's no escape artist DC for Ruin to get out.
Alrighty. He is indeed going to let off his explosion as lots of energy has built up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt him, right?
People
Obviously.
in the 15-foot radius. Let's see, what does this say? Who gets the path? You automatically wait, okay.
Does he die when this happens?
That would be
It sounds like
No.
it's like a self-destruct spell to me.
God, they have this worded weird. To all creatures he is going to harm within the 15-foot radius. And blah, 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 within 30 feet. You automatically take blah, 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 blah. When does the saving throw come into play? This doesn't make sense. Okay, help me out with this. When the spell creates an explosion, you guys will take damage to all creatures and unintended objects within 15 feet, and half that amount to targets past 15 feet, but within 30 feet. You automatically take half damage from the explosion without a saving throw, but any other energy resistance and other immunity effects you may have in place can prevent or lessen this overflow damage caused by an explosion.
Okay, so
it's reflex for half. So is that just
Sounds like
reflex
you
for
get to
half
save
for the
in the
15 and the 30?
Yeah, for
or
both.
just okay. Yeah, then you guys
basically,
can
people
all
within
roll
15
reflex.
are saving for half. People within 15, beyond 15, but within 30 are saving for a quarter.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. So reflex save from everybody.
Okay.
Okay, since we're behind the table, do I get a cover bonus to my reflex save?
Yes.
Okay, so
You're
I think that's a
behind Dohan.
+2. Oof.
Xale, you also have to roll this.
Yeah, sorry. Bhutan.
Oops, I opened
That's
the
a
wrong
good
character
roll.
sheet. Okay, and Cliff, unfortunately that still wasn't enough.
Yeah, I only did it as a +2 for just being regular cover, unless it's, so I'm assuming that Assuming that that's what I'd be at.
Yeah, that's what I would say. It's
Okay.
just a +2.
Yep, I take full damage then.
And Dohan also failed. All right. Let
And then
me
he takes half damage from
roll
it.
this.
That's a lot of ones. Also a lot of sevens.
It's true. It is.
That looks like a very average roll.
All right. 39 to Dohan and Cliff. And then half that to or a quarter of that to Kaeso, Ishani, and Xale.
So that's
Here, I can half it, so it's 19 is half. I can't half it again? Aw.
yeah, is it 10 or is it 9?
Probably just 9.
Okay.
We'll
And then he
just do
takes
that.
half of that damage. I think is what the spell said, like you take half damage.
You will take 9 electrical damage, Xale.
Right, but the guy takes damage too, right, for casting it and blowing himself up.
No,
That's what the spell says.
he's not blowing himself up.
You automatically take half damage from the explosion without a saving throw.
Unless he's immune to electricity, which he
Yeah,
might be.
yeah. He might be.
Ha 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 ha. He does not take damage.
Oh no. It's rigged, guys.
Duh. Duh.
This was our only hope for defeating him.
No, I've already made peace with the. Oh, what did I do here?
Did he kill the guy on the table?
No, the guy on the table still appears to be alive.
I made peace with the fact that this was a combat that you're not expected to win. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, I agree.
And it is also his turn again.
I'm still trying my best.
Let's see here. He's upset.
I do feel like it's probably winnable, but it's if you're really well optimized.
We'd have to have, yeah, really good buffs for our party and debuffs for him.
Xale's been dishing out some really good damage against
I have to
all things
hit
considered.
like an 18 or better.
You've already dumped like 30 or 50 points on him.
Dawn, you have upset him. He is going to do something to you. Go ahead and roll a will save.
Okay.
Well, he's raging at least, so he's got that bonus going.
Yeah, but it like almost never puts in the will bonus to it. I don't know why.
Well, we'll see here.
Because let's see, I have prayer on me, so I know that's +1 more, but my negative level should be reducing it by I think another 1. So that cancels that out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have
Resistance bonus from protection from evil.
Which is 2. And then I have my barbarian giving me an extra 2 willpower.
You also have
So,
a negative level right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that'll
counting
cancel out
that
the
in.
prayer. So it should end up at a
Yeah.
+4 then.
I feel like I should have a +4 on top of my regular +4 on will right now. But well, yeah, I'll roll it. We'll see.
Oh,
it's a 1. Doesn't matter. Yeah, see, I don't think it's adding in the rage +2.
Yeah.
But it is a 1, so what happens?
It doesn't look like it is adding it. It's strange. You become dominated.
Hold on, we have protection from evil on.
Does that completely negate domination? I think it does, actually, doesn't it?
Stops him from issuing commands, I believe.
Yeah, let me double check that.
So as long as he's under the effect, nothing happens. But if it gets dispelled or something, it might take effect, I think.
It's +2 or less. Units see the DC of the original effect. If successful, any effects are suppressed for the duration of the spell.
Second, so it lists 3 different things for protection from evil. And it says, one of them, it says there, while under the effects of the spell, the target is immune to any new attempts to possess or exercise mental control over the target.
New attempts, though.
This does not expel a controlling life force such as Ghost or Magic Jar, but it does prevent them from controlling the target. The second effect only functions against spells and effects caused by evil creatures or objects subject to the GM discretion. So that the suppression thing is if he was already under a dominate effect, it would suppress. But if you have it ahead of time, it actually it makes you immune. Sort of like how Death Ward works with its negative levels. If you already have a negative level and you get a Death Ward on you, it suppresses it. If you have Death Ward on you ahead of time, you're immune.
Why doesn't this fucking work in Wrath of the Righteous? I get fucking dominated all the time and I always have Protection of Evil on.
I don't know. It's probably not
bullshit.
doing it correct.
Yeah, I don't think it is. There's a lot of things that don't work correctly in that game. You know what?
I mean, I don't know what
Kingmaker shit works a whole lot better. Something's broken in Wrath, honestly.
Well, hold on. I see that if you cast Protection from Evil on somebody who is already under a compulsion, that it prevents any more like to them. But if you have it and then fail a save against something, I think that still works. Because you've beaten the spell in place.
I don't know. My interpretation's always been that it's pretty cut and dry, that while it just says you are immune to new attempts to possess or exercise mental control over the target. Dominate person is very clearly something trying to exercise mental control over you, right?
Right, but that's when you cast it on something that already had it on them, right? That's the design.
Yeah, you already have Protection from Evil on you, though.
No. I'm saying you already have some kind of domination effect on you.
No, that's what the first part of it. The first part of it doesn't say you're immune. The first part of it says you get a new save, and then it suppresses it, but doesn't remove it. The second part of it says if you are under the effect of it, you're immune to any new attempts. So this is a new attempt. You weren't already mind controlled. He's just now trying to mind control you, but you have Protection from Evil on you.
Okay, let me reread this because I get where Matt's coming from and I know what Pluto's saying. So, firstly, the subject gains a +2 bonus to their resistance. Plain and simple. Then it says, second, the subject immediately receives another saving throw if one was allowed to begin with against any spells or effects that possesses or exercises mental control over the creature, including yada 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 yada. The saving throw is made with a +2 morale bonus using the same DC as the original effect. If successful, such effects are suppressed for the duration. Where does it say? Okay. While under the effects of this spell, the target is immune to any new attempts to possess or exercise mental control over the target. So I think that's like a reattempt thing, not a first attempt. This spell does not expel controlling life force.
Isn't the end result the same, though? He's either affected, but the guy can't issue commands, so nothing happens, or he's not affected, in which case nothing happens. Unless there's something that's going to happen to negate the Protection from Evil, either way, now, it's not actually affecting him.
That's true, yeah.
Later...
Even if you argue it's suppressed, it could be one of those things where later, arguably, he's able to, I don't know, pop out of a wall and say, hey, now you got to do what I say. But, yeah. I mean, he could, if he really wanted to, he could do that by showing up and then casting it again, I guess, when Protection from Evil's not up.
Excuse me.
I think there's a range on.
I feel like that paragraph that's talking about second is like under the stipulation that you were already under the effect of.
I mean, I think that is a stipulation for it.
That
'cause
is
if
what
you
the first
were
half of
already
that paragraph's
under
talking about.
the effect, you get a reroll, and you become immune to any further influence.
Well, you guys tell me, because I don't really want to argue it. I just know that in the Pathfinder Paizo games, you're not immune to it with this spell.
I don't. Give my 2 cents on it. It's your call.
Well, under the effects of this spell, the target is immune to any new attempts to possess or.
Well, and keep in mind, Secret too, that
target.
this only works against evil creatures. So, are the creatures evil in the game that are trying to mind control your characters?
Usually, because most of what you're fighting in
Yeah.
Wrath of the Righteous is demons.
I feel like it depends
be
how
mythic
you're
nonsense
going
too,
to
though.
interpret the line. While under the effects of the spell, the target is immune to any new attempts to possess or exercise mental control over the target. With me, the way I'm reading this is new says to me that there was already a previous attempt.
Right, that's how I am interpreting it.
Really?
Yeah, because if something is new, then that means
It means it wasn't there before. It's new. So to me, it's like if any
they're
new.
obviously using the context of the first part of the paragraph to mean that something happened before.
Yeah, it says the subject immediately receives another saving throw if one was allowed to begin with.
If it just made you immune to any kind of mental influence, I feel like that would have either been referenced in the first part.
Can you explain to me
or in the
when
beginning of the
does
paragraph.
this actually apply then? If it's not someone casting a spell like Dominate Person, like when does it apply?
It applies if they've already failed a save against
Yeah, I think
a
it can
compulsion
suppress.
effect. If you hit them with protection from evil after they've already failed, it gives them a reroll, and they can't be issued any other orders.
Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting it.
Okay, I mean that's definitely not how
Which
Pluto
doesn't
and
make
I
it as
interpret
good
it.
as being,
But-
like completely immune to any kind of compulsion effects. But I don't think a level 1 spell was intended to work like freedom of movement against like higher level stuff.
So would you get another? Are you saying you'd get another saving throw right now then with that +2 bonus, or?
No, because it has to
Only
be cast
if it
on
gets
you
cast on
if
him
you've already
after
failed.
the fact. Yeah.
Protection from evil is okay as like a precautionary measure, but it has like a more powerful effect if you're using it reactionarily.
So it pretty much doesn't do anything then under this interpretation. But okay, well, I would have changed how I'd have approached this fight, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you at least add your plus? Oh, I mean, you rolled really low.
It's a
anyways.
1. It doesn't matter.
True.
But the vampire still can't give him commands, right?
It doesn't say that.
No, I'm pretty sure he can. Like he beat the spell.
Mm-hmm. The can't give him commands part is okay, so let's say hypothetically you guys don't have protection and evil. Dohan gets dominated. Ishani puts protection on him. He then makes his save. It's now suppressed and he won't take commands, though the spell is still on him. So it doesn't remove the spell. It just now suppresses the effects of the spell.
Yes.
But since he had it on him before and he failed to save, therefore he can be controlled.
I would argue that if you're being like dominated when the spell's already cast on you, then you do get your second save, because this effect is on you for a duration, and one of the effects is if a saving throw is allowed to begin with, you get a second saving throw with a bonus, right? Like, why would you not get that?
Well, the subject immediately receives another saving throw is referring to like as soon as you cast it on him. That's what the immediately is referring to in this case.
It's
Right.
immediately not referring to when the spell
So
is cast on you.
Mm-mm.
would it have been better for us not to pre-cast the protection from evil?
It's
I
not
mean,
this
under this
necessarily
interpretation,
better,
that's
but
sort of how I'm understanding it,
because,
which
like-
It would
sounds
give you two
absurd.
chances
Not the
over one
interpretation I've ever
chance.
seen in any
Yeah,
of our
that's
games
right.
we've
But
played.
like
I'll say that much.
it
yeah,
would
so
give you another chance, but you have to take the hit first. It's the spell has a bonus amount of like strength if it's used in reaction to something. Like
but that's
you'll
what I
get
mean.
all
Like
the bonuses, like just statically if you pre-prepare for it.
right now, you have one save. You failed the save.
Yeah,
You're done.
I failed to save with the
But
bonus. So yeah,
if we had not cast it, you would have still got your one save.
I
But
would have
then
still
you
got my
cast
one
it,
save and then given a
Second save,
reroll.
yeah.
and then we would have given you a reroll.
Yeah, so
Correct.
theoretic, I think, like, reactively might be the better option because you could potentially succeed at your first save without the bonus.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's very strange to me that we've never played with this ruling or interpretation of the spell in
Hasn't
any
come
of
up
the games.
super often.
Well,
though.
we never
Pretty
put this
not?
spell on. But also, Zurdurium, keep in mind, this is a level 1 spell. If you could just put this on people and make people immune with a level 1 spell, that's like a really fucking strong spell. And so that's why I was like, that's not what I know.
It's not freedom of movement. It's not something you put on and then it's like I'm good to go for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's an equivalent to this that is higher level. That's like a level 4 spell, like freedom of movement.
Maybe.
What does work that is constant is just not being able to be touched by summoned creatures.
I mean, I know there's the spell Freedom, but that's like a 9th level spell or something. You know,
Yeah.
that makes you flat out immune to a lot of other things too. But
Well,
All right.
I see your point. Like, it shouldn't be super OP, but I disagree with the interpretation. So I think it is very niche to say an evil creature is trying to exercise mental control that's purely dominate person or like command. It's
Dominator
not like-
charm.
yeah, it's not like a lot of other things
Well,
that
calm
you can do.
emotions technically falls under this, I think, because that's a compulsion enchantment.
Yeah, just put it this way. If, like, it made you immune to this stuff, it would have said it in the first lines. It would have said, though you get this bonus, you're immune, blah, 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 blah. But because it doesn't say that and it breaks it down into a secondary, stipulation of, hey, what if this was the scenario? Then it starts talking about immunity. And it's very specific where the first line where it's talking about another saving throw as if you've already been affected. And so I get where, Pluto was coming from this. But like I said, I use the shit out of this.
Also falls into this category too. Hold person is a compulsion.
Oh yeah, well yeah, hold person would be under this, and command and
Under what?
charm person.
There's under what protection from evil gives you another save against.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it's like a luck situation. It's a chance to resave. So okay, then I will go with what I initially knew of this spell, and Dohan is dominated.
Sure.
Now I'm not sure if he can command you on the same round that he dominates you.
I mean, he can issue orders whenever he wants, but I
guess
can't
that's
carry them
true.
out until it's my turn.
All right. Then he will tell you. Actually, that's a good question. What is my limitations of telling you? And so come here, go there, fight, stand still. He'll tell you to stand still.
Okay.
All right, Dohan, I guess you're standing still. Okay, Cliff, You see Dohan's whole demeanor completely change.
yeah. And there's no way to get Ruin out. Like it's literally just impossible. So.
He still has one band that's kind of too tight. So I mean,
Question, the
unless you want to
detonate
keep
should have
trying.
damaged the thing, right? Because it damages objects. Did it damage the table?
It did,
Underneath,
and the
it's probably the
table's
bottom
really
side of it.
thick. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the bands. I doubt
Maybe
it,
you
though.
can break it now. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, with my 11 strength.
Well, not
I'm
you,
on it.
I guess, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I hopelessly search for a way to get Ruin out of this thing. I can't reach the levers.
From that side of the table, you can. You were just on the back side, so it would have been like a whole lot harder. But
The
now
table's been flipped, so now
Yeah.
you should be able to reach it.
Offer
Okay,
the
well,
dude a bunch of money. That's what he was
I'll
working for the guy before.
I'll pull the lever to the other one that hasn't been loosened as much,
Okay.
and hope that maybe it'll be enough to get him out.
All right, you pull the lever and it loosens it up a bit more.
And I guess that's my turn.
All right, and say.
I guess I'm just gonna try and attack this guy. I don't know. Like, I'll come back in and attack him, I guess. That's not gonna do it.
And you miss. Okay, and Kaeso.
One moment here. Does Ishani have another protection from evil?
I think we only prepared one, but let me take. No.
I think this was even protection from evil communal.
Yeah, it was communal.
I'm just checking through my inventory. One sec, sorry. I thought I might have had a wand of protection from evil, but it does not look like I do. I'm just not clear if I'm actually still holding him back or if he's just deciding to stand there. Okay, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing then, because it seems like the best thing I could be doing right now is just pinning him in place.
Okay. Ishani will channel positive energy, and though Dohan is dominated, I do believe he still will be affected because he is allied.
Well, it doesn't matter if I'm an ally or not.
Unless
right.
Unless he has selective channeling and chooses not to, then
yeah, he does have selected, but
there's no reason to even do selective anyway, because there's just one undead person that we don't want to kill. So positive energy will not heal our only opponent. He could just indiscriminately heal positive.
God, you guys can heal for 3.
Wow, so generous.
Wow.
I say misroll.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I demand a recount.
Yeah. This is going great, guys.
Is there anything else that could go wrong this fight? I'm not
I
sure if there's
mean,
anything else.
Nothing's going wrong. You
Roll low.
just make decisions and be happy with them.
alrighty.
I would say that this fight would be a great like learning point, like in character. That there are some opponents that we can't overcome with brute force.
Yeah. well,
There's room for nuance.
Can't give him any gold. That's for sure.
No, we can. He was asking for it.
No. We can't because I need my strength belt and I haven't gotten it yet. And I'm as close as I've ever been. So I'm.
I
Not
mean,
giving up any
technically
gold.
it's Dohan's gold because he's the one that put it on the table. But
Sounds
hey,
kind of
you know.
greedy though.
I mean,
I don't know if that's paladin-y.
yeah.
I feel like a paladin would probably give gold to save
Don't
somebody's
negotiate
life.
with terrorists.
Mm.
I mean, there are sort of like stipulations of being a paladin that in character like have to be adhered to.
Yeah, I don't think negotiating with this guy is one of them.
Even if it's to save a life.
Not if there's other ways to do it.
Well, there's 2 lives at stake now.
This is true. I think we're gonna 5-foot step back.
I don't think funding the evil guy has ever been part of the paladin code. I'll put it that way.
Well, it's less about defeating the bad guy and more about saving.
Right.
Yeah, it's more
As
about
well as
what
yourself.
are they going to do with the gold if they're given even more means to have, do evil things.
You'll just deal with that another day.
Yeah.
Look, being a paladin doesn't mean you're stupid or you can weigh the options out. Like sometimes you're gonna have to pick the lesser of the 2 evils, and sometimes there is no good option to take. So I guess that's up to you to decide. But just because it's an evil guy doesn't mean you have to like bloodthirst onto it, I guess.
Oh,
I don't
sure.
know.
I completely agree. I just also don't think giving them a big bag of gold is a good option either.
It's a better option than people dying. Anyways, he's gonna 5-foot step back and he's gonna throw a bomb at you, Xale.
Reflex save?
No.
Nope.
It's an alchemist.
Salgo's bomb. He has to hit your touch.
Yeah.
You get reflex save if he misses.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, my touch is 15, so it probably auto hits unless he rolls a 1.
Actually, this doesn't say touch, so let me add touch so it rolls correctly. Or wait, no, there's an effect I can do, right? Touch. There it is.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll
property
click on that.
Modifier.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. He throws a bomb at you and it does fire damage. I don't think you have fire resistance.
Do I have to roll a reflex save?
That's a good
Yes,
question. It would have splash, right?
Yeah.
God, we don't play enough alchemists in our games.
What are you talking about? Of course we do.
I take
We had a bunch
Who
of
was an
players.
alchemist? Who?
Leon.
Leon was an alchemist. Derek's character was an alchemist.
Oh, that's true too.
who else?
The character that he played
I swear
for
we've had
part
at
of
least
Second
one
Darkness.
more.
Caffeine's character was an alchemist?
Yeah, like none of this. Leon was the only thing that lasted longer than X amount of games.
Derek's
Derek's
alchemist
character was around
was
for
around
the
for
entirety
half
of-
of Second Darkness.
Yeah.
Actually. But that was a long
Okay.
time ago.
So I need to
Uh,
roll a d8 to figure out what square it splashes into.
No, it hit. It hit. So you don't need to do that.
Oh, that's only for the miss part. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's just
It
since I'm in a
splashes
square
5 feet.
next to what he hit, I take the splash
Is it
damage
the
is going to be
1d?
4 because it's the flat
Oh,
part.
it's just a flat. Okay.
It's the flat part of the that's added to the bomb.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I take half if I make the save, since I don't have evasion. So I don't know what the DC is. I can't remember how that's calculated, but
Let me look.
I believe it's based
I
off
have a
his int
DC.
bonus. So I rolled a 20.
Okay, yeah, you take half.
Okay, cool. So I take 2 damage then.
Yay. Okay. All right. He doesn't give you any other commands, Dohan. He's not having you attack them or do anything.
I think I do get a save though, right?
Is it? I'm not sure. Let's take a look, because the.
I think it's only if it asks you to do something you're violently opposed to.
Once you have given a dominated creature a command, it continues to attempt to carry out the command to the exclusion of all the other activities. Blah, 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 blah. Sense motive can't determine that the subject's behavior. Okay, we already. Change orders or giving a dominated creature a new command as a move action. Subjects resist this control and any subject forced to take actions against their nature. I don't see anything that says save every round.
If you don't spend at least a round concentrating on the spell each day, you get a new saving throw.
Yeah, that's for like maintaining like long-term control over something.
Yeah.
It says protection from evil. Similar spell can prevent you from exercising control or using the telepathic limp while the subject is so warded. But such an effect does not automatically dispel it.
You can send him to another plane and he won't be affected.
Is it staying here that he can't even issue a command since you have protection from evil on? The last line there where it says protection from evil can prevent you from
it can prevent you from exercising control, or yeah, but it doesn't automatically dispel it. So that's referencing the whole like if they cast it on you while you're being controlled, then it can would prevent you from giving orders.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So he doesn't change his command. He just has you stand. All right, Cliff.
Do I still need to loosen these to get them out?
You don't know. I mean, you would have to try to get them out to see if they're loose enough.
Okay, I'll try to get them out then. Sure.
Okay. All right. Do you have a strength check? He's not sliding out easily.
Okay. I'll use 1 inspiration as well. It's an ability check. So.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's about as good as I can do. It's a 25.
Yeah, you pull really hard and you get the unconscious fellow out.
All right, you guys did it. Get him out.
Okay.
That'll pretty much take your.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming that's a full round action.
Xale.
I'm gonna beat up on this guy.
Okay.
Because he's dumb.
Is he?
So, 5-foot step and full over.
Remember, you have reach. You don't necessarily need to.
That's true. I don't actually have to step up. I can reach him. I will stay where I am and I will attack. And I roll terribly.
Yeah, those are misses.
And then I will 5-foot step backwards because it looks like Cliff got him out. So I assume we're gonna run away.
Oh, I'm gonna leave Dohan behind, but that's okay. Dohan can handle himself. Kaeso.
Yeah.
Well, he has protection from evil, so he should be fine.
I guess I do have a question, Secret. Is would I still be able to continue raging while I'm being dominated, or is that something that I would not be able to continue?
Oh, I guess that's a good question.
Current HP?
I don't really know, actually.
I forgot to mention, I also want to use a hero point for the DR. Like, I meant to do it before, but it wouldn't have mattered till now, I guess.
I think that's part of the reason why I asked if I get another save, because while Dohan's angry, standing around is something that would be against his nature while he's in a rage. Because he's not doing anything.
Oh, and I wanted to swift action lay on hands myself. Forgot about that too.
Does it say anything in your rage about like stuff like that?
I don't think it does in this system. Although I know some people have ruled it to be more consistent with how it works in multiples. Because let's see, it says I can just end my rage as a free action. And if I fall unconscious, it goes away. It doesn't say that there's anything that takes this off. But I know that in 3.5 and like in other editions, the rulings used to be that if you like aren't attacking or like in combat or like taking attacks or being targeted, then a rage kind of ends on its own because you're not doing anything with it. But no, in this edition of Pathfinders, there's nothing that says that it will end if I don't do anything. But I wasn't sure if your dominate would have him exiting it.
Sorry, I'm back.
Otherwise, I would just stay in rage and keep my HP as it is. Because if I need to end it, I need to change my HP.
Yeah, I don't think it would end it. I think it would just be like a matter of what Dohan would do if he just wasn't doing anything. Like, would he just stay in that form? I mean, even though you're dominated, you have your own thoughts and your own clarity. Like, you can still be all pissed off. You're just under somebody's control. It's not like you're friends with them. It's not a charm.
Okay, yep, sure. So I'll just keep it on and continue expending the points.
Okay, yeah, because this doesn't say anything about like ending
that's all
emotional effects, I guess. Yeah. Okie dokie. Is Shawnee how hurt are you guys still? I mean, he barely healed you.
I lay on hands myself.
Yeah.
Dohan is the one that's really.
He hit us for 3 healing. Like I feel as good as new.
I bet. I mean, he's also healing Ruan as well, which I never actually did set his health to what it is supposed to be, but I'll work on that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do another channel. Better. You guys can all heal for 13. So that's wait. Right. There we go. I fixed Ruan's health. Okay, that is the end of round 8. Round 9. He's gonna throw another bomb at Xale.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit that touch button again.
Surely he'll roll a 1.
No, but he'll roll a 15. So now I roll that 1d8
because of, I think, protection from evil or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's deflection. I don't know. Prayer.
Okay, let me get that chart out real quick here. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay, so 1 is the square below Xale. It lands in square 5, which is the square to Xale's top.
So I need to reflex save for the AoE.
For the splash, yeah, and Cliff as well.
Okay.
That's probably good enough.
So you'll take 2 damage, and Cliff will take 2 damage.
Okay.
Fire damage.
DR doesn't affect that, right?
No.
I didn't know,
Fire
because
damage.
alchemists are weird. It's like that's their main attack, so I didn't know if that was affected by
Kineticists
DR.
are like that too.
Where their main attack isn't affected by DR.
Yep. Well, depends on what type of kineticist you are, but
Ramuska
Huh.
says, I'm running out of patience.
You are, because we're taking your patient.
Oh, Dohan, you're still
He's running out of
dominated.
patience.
All right, Cliff.
We're taking him.
yep, I'm taking your patient. That's exactly right. Okay, now Ruin is probably, let's see here. I don't have great, but assuming that he weighs, I think I probably can at least drag him.
Probably. He's not that heavy.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drag him out the door,
Okay.
assuming I'm going at like half speed or something. So I probably can get like around the corner here.
It's just we're under the exact same situation now because now Dohan's the one that is stuck in the room.
Yep.
I can handle myself. Go save the dude.
All right.
It may be worth
Xale.
it to just like get the guy out of the room. You know what I mean?
He's out.
I got him
He's
out of
out.
the room now.
Which you have done, yeah. Well, Dohan's not out, so I'm not leaving yet. So I'm gonna hit this guy full round, 5-foot step forward.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and hit him. I hit once, I think. Oh, my 15. My 18 on iterative didn't. Okay. So it's not impossible to hit him.
No.
18 damage.
You have been observing though every round his wounds heal up a little.
Well, that's
I didn't know that. Okay.
That's a problem. That's what that is.
I noticed that last session. It's part of why I was like, this is not winnable.
I mean, yeah. Sort of. All right, Kaeso.
I mean,
we got the dude. We've won.
Yeah, if we roll hot, you have
just
probably
get him out of there.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get Dohan out is the problem.
No. You don't need me. Save the dude.
Never leave your allies behind.
I mean, I know I can't verbally tell them, but if I could, he would tell them to like get the dude out.
All right, Kaeso. What's the verdict?
And move back. Oh, interesting. There's a little X on your movement button now to cancel it. That's interesting.
Is that what that does?
Yeah, it cancels your move.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I noticed that thing too, and I was like, what is this?
Okay, cool. I'm just going to go back to the door and keep holding this guy at bay. Maybe. Keep doing whatever I'm doing.
Okay. Shawnee's hesitant because he doesn't want to leave Dohan behind. Mm. Shawnee's gonna exit the room and convert one of his spells to heal Rowan.
I guess we could wake him up too now.
Yeah. So we're gonna do 2d8 plus 5. It's gonna heal him for 9. And I guess he'll wake him up then. Round 10. Alright. He's not happy with you guys. Wait, can I try to dominate somebody twice? Like, let me go look at this really quick.
I don't know. My interpretation
know.
clearly wasn't right, so.
You know, on the bright side, if you kill me, I can come back with a strength belt.
Maybe I should just kill you so you stop talking about strength belts.
You could play an actual strength-based character instead, too.
I could do that, yeah.
Let's read this here. Blah, 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 blah. This ability has a range. Some of them, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say I can't attempt again. Alright. Will save. Xale.
So this is a reattempt, right? Because he already tried at the beginning of the session today? So is this not where protection from evil applies?
No. That reattempt is, let's say you're already dominated and then somebody puts the spell on you and you now get to reattempt your save.
Alright, well, I got a 19.
Okay. You are also now dominated. And he commands you to stand still. And the Nosferatu will shout at the people exiting with his prisoner. That, I will keep these too. Unless you work with me. And help me get something. And Ruan wakes up. And he's kind of freaking out. He's like, oh my god, oh. And I guess Shawnee's gonna try to calm him down. And so he's in a little bit of a panic. He's still kind of weak right now. All right, Dohan, you're still dominated. Cliff.
I am, but I'm gonna willfully end my rage.
Okay.
So I'll be fatigued 6 weeks.
All right. I'm going to tell Ashani and Ruan to go to the elevator, because I know Ashani knows where it's at.
Yeah.
And if we're not back in 10 minutes, go back up without us.
Can do. All right, Xale, you are dominated. Kaeso.
Do I not get any new save or anything to end it?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Dominates.
Not unless he
pretty-
tells you to do something that you wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm. Like attack
Okay.
your friend.
If only there was some way to counter this.
There is, just not with a level 1 spell.
I mean, it can, but you have to like apply it when it's already there.
Yeah, I just don't understand if your immune part doesn't apply and if it's been cast on you and then it gets cast on you again doesn't apply. I don't understand when it applies.
Oh my gosh.
But I guess I'm just not understanding it.
He proposed an offer. The cleric's having
What
a
are
hard
you
time.
asking for?
Haha. Perfect.
No, it isn't. Yeah.
Just an item.
Is it a +2 strength belt?
Why, yes.
That's what I've always wanted.
He said, you can find it in the inner chamber. Likely Lady Anderson has some. You bring it to me and I will release one of these. And he gestures to all 3 people, Dohan, Xale, or Ron.
We only get one person?
Well, he wants to hold on to somebody for collateral. You guys are just gonna have to decide who that collateral is.
I mean, I think the obvious choice is to leave Ruan with him so that we can go fight the person. Although, couldn't he just exercise mental control over us to have us go and kill her for him? And that technically wouldn't break dominate?
Couldn't he just do it himself? But yeah, actually, that's something that you would be more than happy to do. You would be like absolutely thrilled to do it. You didn't even have to dominate us.
But I mean, that's just my thoughts out of character, since I am dominated in character.
I was gonna say in character I'm dominated. I think that makes sense though. That
I
you would
don't
have the
think
NPC
he can
collateral.
command you to retrieve an item and come back with it.
Well, the dominated
would
people
have
don't
to-
have to do it. The not dominated people can do it.
Right, but like,
All
yes,
he has to do is
he
issue
could.
an order to me and Xale to kill the lady.
Right, but he wants you to retrieve an item.
Oh,
and
but he
it
can
has
do
nothing
that.
to do with
No,
retrieve.
he can do that. He can have you. He can. Like, he can even use the dominate person gives him like a telepathic bond with us as well.
You can
right?
only communicate with basic commands such as "come here," "go there," "fight,"
Well,
"stand
that's only
still."
if you don't. That's only if they don't have a shared language with you.
Oh.
If they understand you, you can do pretty much whatever you want.
So
Yeah, it's like one of the best it's one of the best spells for like a villain NPC or an antagonist to like do stuff behind the scenes with.
Just the way it reads, it says changing your orders and giving a dominated creature a new command as a move action. So it just seems like I'm asking many things. Well, actually, he's only asking you to retrieve something, not necessarily kill
I mean,
her.
That thing's for like in combat, having him change. But like,
yeah, if you give someone a general order of "I want you to kill this person," they'll follow it.
Yeah, I mean, even if you say, "I want you to go retrieve this for me," they'll probably do that too. Like, and they probably won't even get a save unless it's something that is like violently against what they would do.
The other thing to consider is that command, go get this item, they'll do it to the best of their abilities, which means if she stands there and opposes them, they will have no problems killing her in order to fulfill her commands. It's just implicit in the command. One way or another, no matter what it takes.
Dominate's like really powerful. The other thing that's messed up about it is you can use Dominate to like basically make them fail the save against like further dominates or like a charm effect even.
Really?
You can say, hey, yeah, you can dominate him and say, hey, I want you to accept this spell that I'm going to cast on you. And then granted, they might get like the save to resist, like, I don't know, a double save. Then even if they do, then they get.
Okay, so
but you could theoretically use dominate to have someone not make a save versus you casting charm on them, for example.
But okay, to the matter at hand.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What is it that you're asking for?
Well, I already told Ruin and Shawnee to get out of here.
That's fine.
And if they stop because of that, I like motion towards it, like, what are you doing? Get out of here.
He says, an intriguing little magical coffer called a Death's Head coffer. I know that she has several of them. I just want one.
What do I know about this? Have I ever heard of it? What is it? Or do I know?
I don't think you would know. Do you have knowledge arcana?
I do not.
I have it.
What I do. I do not know.
Let's see if Cliff recognizes that.
Might be obscure, so I rolled pretty good though. It's a 22.
Caster. Yeah, maybe. You know that these type of coffers are typically engraved with numerous little skulls. They're little coffers that allow safe transports of infectious substances.
So that would make sense for them to have one if they're toying around with the plague.
You can put the infections into a stasis, rendering them immune to aging. And he says, do this and I won't harm your friends.
I would give you something that would allow you to unleash this plague upon other cities, killing untold thousands. And that is what you're asking me in this exchange for the lives of these two people. I don't disagree that the cost for the one life of Rohan is already being too steep, but you're asking for an even steeper cost now.
To be honest, I care not about this plague. I was merely sent here, not necessarily wanting to be here.
Then leave.
I will, if I can get this item.
This item that is likely the thing that transported the Red Plague veil here and caused this to begin with, so that it can be, as I said, inflicted upon other cities. So other nations can suffer this fate.
I won't be using it for their silly little plague.
Yeah, it sounds like he would be fine with an empty one.
But it's an item designed to carry plagues around. What is he doing with it?
He's probably not using it to study the cure for it, I'll tell you that
No,
much.
I agree, yeah.
Which would be a more positive application of such an item. I'm gonna ruin on Shawnee getting out of here like I told him to, or they...
They've just been standing there.
We were having a conversation. Yeah, they'll start leaving, but
Okay,
since you guys aren't gonna let him have ruin, and he notices that they run off, he's gonna say, "Very well then, I will just have these to get it for me." And he will then command Xale and Dohan to do whatever it takes to bring back a Death's Head coffer.
You got it, boss.
And he will direct you where to go. And unless anybody wants to
I want to know
attack him,
exactly where this lady is so that we can kill her.
perfect.
Okay.
All right, so Dohan and Xale start heading past the
I'm gonna
vats.
drink some Cure Light Wounds potions before I get there. I need my full strength.
All right.
Let's see.
Does Warwick the cleric have any unprepared slots?
Unprepared? No.
Because he could prepare protection from evil.
No, I mean, no.
No, he used all his slots.
Okay. Just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking of ideas.
Yeah.
Is it on the alchemist list? I don't even know if it is.
Let's do another Cure Light Wounds. Awesome.
I don't have it in
think
any way.
so.
I basically rolled
You rolled
exactly
really
what I
well.
needed. Yeah, I rolled exactly what I needed to get all
Those are
that
some really
damage
good
off of
rolls.
me. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, that's pretty good. Only used 3 of like 7 I have. I have 3 Cure Moderate Wounds potions still.
All right. I
All
get
right.
protection from arrows, which is pretty similar. So
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, yeah, Dohan and Xale lead on.
Could I get squeezing taken off of me?
Oh, yeah. Let me take that off Cliff as well.
And protection from evil lasts. Is it 10 minutes per level or is it minutes per level?
Since it was communal, I think it was minutes per level split up, so it's probably falling off now.
all right, it didn't do anything anyway.
Well,
so-
then Bless would. Well, it almost did. It gave us higher saves, but our saves are low.
You just rolled a 1, yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Xale
I
failed
think
on
we're
a 19, I
blessed
think.
off, too.
So
I mean, he probably had really high DCs.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
He was
really
able to cast
doesn't
at
gonna help
least
me
4th
much.
level spells.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sales Smite's gonna also come off.
Yeah, unless I fight this guy later today.
So we can still communicate with each other, right? But we
Yeah.
are dominated, and we will carry out the orders.
Right, you're gonna carry out your order.
All right.
You are on your way.
Like 10th or 11th level.
All right. I guess Ishani isn't with you guys anymore. So before Ishani leaves, I think he's gonna blow the rest of his channels on you guys.
I do tell them while we're going there that if it comes down to it, leave me with the vampire and you guys go back out into the city. I can handle myself.
As the one who's died multiple times or just once?
That's been, I think, twice now.
Yeah. Okay.
I say I'm not afraid
Dohan's
of
confident
I'm not
he's
afraid of
gonna
death.
cheat death. It's now.
He's not going to cheat death. He's going to win fair and square.
Exactly.
Okay.
I will tackle it again.
That's fair. Alrighty.
I've likely died more times than this guy that we were fighting. I'm not afraid of him.
Maybe. He actually used to be a cleric once upon a time. Of course, you're never going to learn that, but I'm going to tell you anyways.
I'm just saying that I'm willing to sacrifice myself for the.
He probably has a 2-page backstory written up somewhere in the book that the
no,
players will never learn.
It's only one page.
No, it's like 3 paragraphs, and then the rest is about the encounter itself. He has an agenda. It's just not the same as the ladies. Okay, so that means I am going to put you guys on a new map as Dohan and Xale are marching forth.
Yeah, he's either a recurring villain or he's the villain of a different book, like a different AP.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they do that occasionally, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to use this stuff. Okay, there. And then this. And then, wait, that?
I don't see anything yet.
That?
It's black. I'm stepping away just for a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
like I think like the plague in this book is actually like related in some way, if I remember right, to the one in Rise of the Runelords.
Ah, we see. I have vision.
Um,
I've
Like in
dynamic
Rise of the
lighting.
Runelords?
Actually, you'll learn something about that.
I'm only just
later.
remembering based off of like stuff that I read in Rise of the Runelords itself that it mentions that this thing is going to be related to something that happens, and so.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll tap into that once you start creating the cure, and talking to Ruon. Maybe actually not. I don't know. There's always this like bit of information. They're like, well, here's a fact, but then like there's no way for the players to really know unless the game master like throws it in there somehow.
I mean, I'll probably talk to Ruin, so if it's something that Ruin knows about, then
Oh, it's not what he knows. It's just a fact of something. Yeah, we'll go over it later, like when that comes down to it.
Yeah. Assuming I survive to talk to him.
That is true. Like, who knows? This is a whole nother encounter in itself. So, all right. So you guys go down this hall. The long hall opens into a circular chamber rising. You guys can see the map, right? You see everything?
We see dynamic lighting. But yes.
You don't see the contents of the map?
I don't see anything.
I see myself and I see dynamic lights.
Oh,
now I see the whole map.
Now I see stuff.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So the long hall opens into a circular chamber rising into a high dome. 7 basins jut from the walls. Oh, yeah.
Put a shoddy there
I
instead.
did. Whoops.
That's why you had no dynamic lighting.
All right. There we go.
That would make sense.
All right. Each is filled to the brim with a unique liquid. Blood, bile, milk, or other unidentifiable fluids. Each fills the air with its own distinct reek, creating a noxious, eye-watering bouquet. On the floor around each basin lie several small, empty metal boxes carved with images of skulls.
Oh, that's what he wants.
Also, somebody is in the room.
was hoping the boxes would be hidden or something like that, and I could pull some shenanigans. But they're just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
Like if they're hidden, you find them first, and then don't. They're
Well,
not here.
Yeah.
Or break them all.
I have to go tell him like
that kind of stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
let them fumble around while we
Yeah.
mess
You
around.
and I do something to make sure they can't actually get them.
Right. That's right. But it was not meant to be.
And you see a woman standing there. And as soon as you guys come into her view, she speaks. And she says, "And so you have found your way to me, hopeful heroes. Know that you stand before the architect of your city's death. You call this sending blood veil. Yes, I know it as the gentle kiss of the pallid princess. Your reward shall be great. Choose of the 7 scourges to become one with the goddess. Those who drink I shall only cripple, leaving you alive to enjoy her as she quickens inside your flesh. Those who abstain are fools, not fit to house the divine gift. You may prostrate yourselves at my feet, and I shall make your end all the more swift for it. Swifter, in any event, than this delightful end your lovely queen has enjoined me to create."
The smoking gun, the monologue from the final villain.
Yeah, I point at her and I say, "Surrender your box."
She scolds at you, "So you've made your choice." And she pulls out her scythe.
You should
guys
know
can,
that your vampire minion is working against you.
She scoffs. "I will deal with him later." And
All
you
we
guys
want is
can
the
roll
box.
initiatives.
Just one of your boxes will do.
So this lady just says to you, "Oh yeah, like you know, I'm the cause of the plague," and you're like, "Yeah, I just want your box."
That's
Yeah,
exactly
I'm
what
dominated. That's what I want. I want that box.
I mean, based on everything else, based on the encounter that just happened, she is very sure of herself and has offered us a choice. Are we certain that this is a fight that we're supposed to be fighting?
Oh gosh.
Doesn't matter to
doesn't
me.
matter. I want the box.
I know.
You're
I
questioning
understand
all
that I'm being,
encounters
I
now.
understand I'm being snarky, but
I 100%
Making a
agree with
point.
what your point was there, for what it's worth. Although to be fair, the 2 choices in this case are you can either die like normal way, or you can die by having a disease fucking mutate under your skin.
Yeah.
As a cripple, take your pick.
Yeah. The choice is yours.
I like how she presents the dying with a disease on fucking multiplying under your skin as a cripple is presented as like the better option.
Oh yeah, of course.
Which is pretty hilarious too.
That's what she would choose.
Yeah.
Okay. Round 1.
But she's not willing to give
Juju
up that
zombie.
She's chosen death.
Well, I'd be surprised if she isn't a vampire. I mean, she's a priestess of Urgathoa. They venerate undead. She's the goddess of undeath.
That's true.
Well, you take a good look at her. She doesn't appear undead.
Well, maybe that's what she wants. Maybe this is like prove yourself.
I mean, probably that's
death.
Probably the only reason the vampire didn't come and just take one of these himself is that she's a cleric, so she can just hold up her holy symbol and be like, "Get away."
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point, because Urgathoa is also the goddess of carnal excess. So there is the living component to that as well. So maybe exalting her with carnal excess and then getting rewarded with undeath is the whole thing. So
All right, this zombie approaches Dohan. Xale.
I'm going to first give myself 3 DR,
There you go.
which is still on me from last time, but yeah, I'll use another hero point. I have 3 left. Because I was
It's
stingy.
pretty good.
Well, also, I was immune to the disease, so I never had to use it for fort saves. I'm going to attack the zombie because it seems like it's stopping me from getting the box. I roll a 1 and an 8.
Your heart just isn't in it.
Okay, you wound.
I'm a 5-foot step forward because it's getting me closer to my goal. If I can actually do it. There we go.
All right, and Cliff.
I'm going to study 5-foot step and hit the. I want to study this zombie.
Okay. There we go.
I think I have an effect for this. Okay. These are zombies, not humans, so I'll get that. But
Correct.
do get rapier with study. Okay. Do I want to dismiss? I don't think I'm going to dismiss my study here because I think I'm going to have to hit him twice. And also he has DR. All right, that's my turn. Sorry, I need slashing damage. Maybe I should use my dagger.
All right. Kaeso.
Okay.
Oh, I still have the protection on your living room. Oh, and
Casting
bless,
spell.
apparently. There we go.
Unfortunately, I blew my prayer on the last fight.
Oh, I guess delayed poison's pointless now. I'm gonna take that off you too.
Oh, it lasts for a couple more hours.
It's been like a day.
No, he recast it.
cast it
Oh,
today.
did you? Oh, that was a whole
Yeah.
new one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I still have him.
That's
Oh, he's not
fine.
even on this map. Okay.
It shows Dohan's targeted for me.
Yeah, them both targeted.
I had Ramoska targeted on the other map.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
So you got untargeted now? Okay.
Because I came prepared for this fight. I'm doing what
okay.
best I can. I give Dohan fortification. It's only 25%, but if that side crits, that's a better chance than nothing to avoid it.
Yeah. Agree.
Because this is a crit build. She has absolutely either a keen scythe or.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
maybe they
I didn't
give
show
her
you guys a lovely image of our.
Maybe we can tell from what the scythe looks like if it's keen or not.
It's
It
very
looks pretty
animated.
keen to me.
It could be keen.
It looks keen.
Like the whole skull
It's
thing with the
fancy.
blade coming out of its mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, it might even be like human bane or something.
Who knows? Okay, so that's your turn then.
Human bane
Fortification.
Too bad we'll never be able to find anyone to sell it to, because it's worth probably like 100,000 gold pieces. Don't worry though.
All right, this zombie is gonna move up and hit Xale. These are Juju zombies, so they're not staggered.
I have a scythe too. I could try and fish a 20.
Oh. This zombie does have a short sword. All of them do, actually.
Who gave these zombies a weapon?
And he misses. Okay, zombie number 2.
Don't forget you can parry and riposte it.
I was gonna see what their attack bonus
Is
was
gonna
first.
move through Xale's threat.
I will attack it. What a fool.
A foolish fool.
Or is he?
No.
Yeah, he's obviously very clever.
Misses.
Don't worry, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
bested you
Count, guys.
with the dice again. Haha.
3 attacks, I've rolled a 1 and a 2.
Alright, so I have a flank. And so he's gonna try to stab you with a
I'll parry.
short sword. Okay, do it. I guess you have to spend it regardless. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. You did it.
You
And
parry.
if he wants to, he can use an immediate action to do an attack.
I will.
Yeah! We're
Wow.
doing things.
Why is your attack so
It
much?
actually worked for once.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, you
Wait,
hit.
what?
Okay. I was like, what?
I have Cat's Grace on me. That's
Okay.
helping.
Yeah. Nice.
I assume that's a pretty long spell it's still on from the earlier fight.
It's not.
Where's
I
it
think it's
going
just
in the next
minutes. Yeah. I'll
I
let
need
you
to say
keep
I
it because this is
reapplied
going to
it,
be a hard
then-
fight. So it's.
We might still
fine.
have it because it was the other ones fell off because it was divided up. This one was only focused on just him. So
Yeah.
I mean, if not, I would have just recast it.
Here, so that's his turn. Dohan.
All right, man. These zombies are really fucking meat walling.
They sure are.
it's all right. You can do slashing damage.
I can. I'm gonna enter a rage.
Mhm.
That on myself. Good thing I still have plenty of rounds of rage. And I guess we'll pull out the let's see. The Masterwork Great Axe. And do I want to use fire damage on this? I might as well. I'm gonna use a fire damage thing.
Okay.
Because I have 2 attacks, and this applies for all of my attacks this turn, right? Reading that wrong? Blood Rager. Is it strikes? 3 times ready as a swift action can be remembered for 1 round, yeah. So I get this on all of my hits if they hit. So target is the one in front of me. And if I bring this down with 1 attack, I can 5-foot step and go into the other one.
Okay.
So here goes the 2 attacks. Okay, the first one hits. Let's do it. Fire. It's pretty good. All right. I would like to 5-foot step into that one square and make my second full round on the one behind it.
Okay. Let me kill that zombie for you. Poo-poo. Okay.
Okay. Then here's the 5 down. Oh, it's a good roll.
Nice.
Got damage. Ooh, nice. I should have power attacked.
Maybe.
They're not. Yeah, I guess they're not that hard to. Oh, I rolled well. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. She is going to cast a spell.
I probably know what it is at least.
Yes, you know that she is casting Divine Favor on herself.
Nice.
All right, into the round. Round 2, Xale.
Has somebody hurt Edison already?
No one's hit her yet.
She's wounded though.
She is.
Oh, I meant to put 10 HP on, not.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go. Wrong field. There we go.
I will hit Juju Zombie 1. And Yeah, I'll full round, but second attack will go to a different one if it kills him.
He's probably pretty weak.
Only one hit.
Bam.
He's dead, so I get my
Solid time.
pancake point back. That's why I finished him. And I'll 5-foot step forward and say, "Give us the box."
Yeah. Very important that you give us one of your skull boxes.
All right, Cliff.
All right. I guess I will just study this guy down here. And I'm wondering if I should just take out. Problem is, I don't have quick draw, so it takes a whole action if I want to switch over to the dagger. I could just ignore these guys too, I guess, right? Like I could just acrobatics past them.
Yeah, if you want to.
I'd have to take the -5 though to be able to attack anyone here.
Well, doesn't it just take a move action for you to draw your dagger?
Yeah, it does, but it takes a move action to study as well. So
Oh, I see. Okay,
that's the
fair.
issue. I could just pull it and not bother with the study. I think I'm going to study her and acrobatics past these zombies to here. Attempt to, at least. So 21 versus their CMD. I think it's +2 to their CMD because I'm going past 2 of them or something. But
let me look. Yeah, you succeed.
Okay. And then yeah, I'll be ready to attack her next turn.
Okay, and Kaeso.
These two Juju zombies are still up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't bother to attack them because they have DR versus anything that isn't slashing. So, and I'm using a rapier.
And I will. Okay, hold up my power symbol. My power symbol, haha. My holy symbol, symbol of power. Gone, filth. I don't know who the third person I have targeted is. Is that Dohan?
Oh, it was Dohan, yeah. Looks like both the zombies failed, though.
Yes. Oof.
Continuing the wonderful
man.
tradition. I don't know why that was resisted, though.
Do you have a damage type?
Positive? It should say positive. Oh, unless I mussed that up.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
Positive
with that.
actually does anything. Do you have that set as spell damage in your
I have the
damage
spell damage
field?
clicked.
It's
Spell damage.
set as spell damage.
DMG TYP like that. At least that's what I have.
No, that's not. That's just for an effect.
Okay.
Well, it shouldn't be going against DR. So I don't know why it would be doing that. Actually, let me pull up your thing real quick.
Do Juju zombies have some weird channel reduction?
No.
Anyway, it just means that they have 2 points of damage each.
So this, let me. Oop,
I think they have channel resistance to their saves.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
it doesn't reduce the damage. Yeah. Why can I not? Oh, there we go.
Which actually is
spell
depending
damage.
on what it is. Was that factored into that will save automatically? they might have had like a higher will save. I think the guy that rolled an 8 probably failed anyway, but the guy that's 15 might be close. I don't know, depending on what their channel bonus is.
Just channel resistance for... Oh, they have evasion.
Well, evasion shouldn't matter because this is a will save.
Channel resistance for evasion. It's all like in one line.
Yeah, but it just lists abilities in all because they're all defensive abilities.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that may be why it's doing that, maybe, but
resistance.
Channel resistance gives them.
I think that's why it's doing is because it thinks it has evasion. But even if it's a will save, I don't really know. Yeah, I'll put 1 damage on them.
Juju Zombie 4 actually made his saving throw with that +4 channel resistance.
Yeah, so he take 1 and the other guy takes 2.
Yes, because that's going to make all the difference. But that is correct.
Yeah, he rolled double 1, so it didn't matter that much in this case. But...
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It shouldn't be doing that. Oh well.
Yeah, evasion is specifically for reflex saves.
Yeah.
If you take twist away, you can do it for fortitude saves as well. But of course, even then, you're rolling the reflex save, so it still is for reflex saves.
Inquisitors have a special one that has reflex, or it works against fortitude and will saves. It's evasion versus fortitude and will, which is kind of cool.
What is that?
Inquisitors have an ability.
Oh, yeah, it's an Inquisitor ability. Okay.
It's Inquisitor ability. That's evasion, but it's against the other two
saves,
not reflex saves.
Well, I mean, Juju zombies are like they keep their class levels. I think, right? They're like they're like intelligent zombies.
I don't think Roll20. I don't think this program is that sophisticated.
All right, this zombie does not like that, so he's gonna move up to you, Kaeso.
Okay.
The zombie's gonna have words with you.
Yes.
You know what? I think a bunch
and words
of like
perhaps.
A bunch of intelligent, like higher level zombies or whatever that had levels of Inquisitor coming to like talk to you would be a pretty fun encounter.
Inquisitor zombies. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And they're actually literally just there to talk to you.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you get stabbed by a short sword.
Ouch.
Yeah. I think this one's gonna stay on Xale.
If he's attacking me, I'm gonna parry.
He's attacking, so go ahead and parry.
Who am I targeting right now? No one. Okay. Well, actually enough.
You still beat him, though.
You beat him, yeah.
Yep.
So now I target him.
This parry ability is incredible against mooks.
Yeah.
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 As long as they have close enough to your hit die, you can get your points back too.
Yeah.
Yep. A little bit of damage.
Which I think at this level, everything still does pretty much. Like.
All right.
No. Fighting rats.
Let's say I have like 1 hit die, I think.
All right. I'm gonna drop my weapon, and then I'm gonna run at her and try to grapple her.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure all her stuff is already built in.
Yeah, that one zombie gets an AOO.
The one that was right here? Yeah, he gets an AOO, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
I guess that's true, because he's not
he
staggered.
moved from this square. Well, even if he was staggered, it doesn't stop you from taking AOOs.
I guess that's true also. He hits.
Okay. All right. I will roll my Garple.
Okay.
Garple time.
Yep, Garple time. It's Garpling. Got a good. Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
All right, you hit. She is grappled.
Yep, we are both grappled.
No more scythe for you.
Let's see.
True, she can't use a scythe.
Yep.
It's a 2-handed weapon.
My my plan to get her box away from her. She can't stop us if she's grappled. And then, as per my raging grappler, I'm going to choose to do damage to her free off of succeeding on initiating the grapple. I wanted to have my whatchamacallit, my stone fist active so that they were lethal, but we'll just go for it right now. Grapple in. How do I tell it to give 1, 3? Oh, there it is. 3. And non. I do 8 points of non-lethal damage to her. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is her turn. Yeah, this is... She did not foresee this.
Very few people do.
Yeah.
Yes.
A great way to ruin people's day is just, I run up and grapple. My favorite's still when you fight like tiny creatures and you just walk up. You don't even have to have the
You just
feet.
grab them.
You just walk up and you grab them. And you're like, hey.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
You have a
but they're
CMD
really
of
hard to
6.
keep holding on to. They're really slippery.
Sometimes they're good at like escape artists and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But yeah.
Sometimes they just have no strength and they're just like totally boned.
Yeah. Like the rattlings and strange aeons.
Yeah.
Is CMB technically a strength-based check?
It's strength based unless you have something that turns it into something else.
Like agile maneuvers.
Okay.
CMB is an attack roll.
It's an attack roll, but it
There's a
uses your
strength-based
strength
attack
by
roll,
default.
though,
Yeah,
generally.
yeah.
Yeah, so if
If
I
you
have
have
something that
something that-
says strength-based, I can
Yes.
utilize
Yeah,
that.
it can apply to that.
Okay.
If it says like this applies to strength-based rolls, for example, then yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then I think we're going to attempt to get
Well, even
out
if
of
you
this
have agile
grapple.
maneuvers, you can choose to not use it and do a strength-based one.
18?
That does not beat my 24 CMD.
Okay.
She just
and...
rolled a little bit better. She would have done it too.
Yep.
Die roll.
Yeah, I rolled a 3. Not great.
Nope.
Okay.
That's all we need. That's all we need is just one turn, and I'm gonna pin her.
All right. Let's see. All right, round 3.
I tell
Xale.
I tell Xale to get the box now. I have her pinned.
Oh, I'm gonna get her.
That works too.
'Cause she can't stop us if she's down.
That's true.
So I'm gonna smite her as a, I believe. Oh wait, is that a swift action?
Smiting is a swift action.
Oh, I can't smite her then.
Why
No,
not?
because you used your
I used
immediate
my
action.
immediate action for parry.
Oh, dang. That sucks.
So I'm not gonna do that yet. I
You
was
also
attacked
still have
this
a zombie next to you.
dude, or yeah, I would attack him.
Oh, is Smite swift or free?
It's a swift action.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's a free action if you get the Aura of Justice Smite, though. That one's free action.
Oh, it's double dead. That's fine. And then I'll 5-foot step forward and down here.
You guys just leave Kaeso to fight his own
whatever.
battle. You're on your own.
I mean, if there's one thing I think that Kaeso can deal with, it's a zombie.
All right. Cliff.
All right, I studied her last turn, so I'm going to she's grappled too, so I'm gonna go and move over here to set up for a future flank, maybe. And I'm going to attack her.
Okay, she is human.
All right.
For now.
I still missed apparently, so.
Oh, yikes. Okay. Wait, what is this?
Okay, well, that's my turn.
Alrighty.
I still
Kaeso.
overstudied then.
Okay, I'm going to use It's just 1 point to get DR3, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So the entire encounter.
So I'll use one of my points.
It's like the best thing they could have given us, man.
There's a section for DR in here somewhere, isn't there?
DR doesn't actually work, so just do whatever you gotta do to remind yourself that you have DR.
Okay. You can only spend one. You can't stack it to like DR9 or 12.
You can stack it.
No, I
Wait,
don't
what?
think you can.
Really? I thought it said you could.
All right, so this says
A PC can't spend multiple hero points to increase this damage reduction.
yeah, it specifically says can't.
Oh. Then it was something else you could stack.
There's some other stuff you can
There's
stack.
no
Yeah.
previous book we could.
You could use hit point recovery multiple times.
Yeah, or like rerolls. But I think there was some for like the previous book. There might have been something that you could like get a numerical bonus that you could stack
It was the
up
dodge
to a
bonus,
certain
I
point.
think.
Yeah, it was the dodge bonus. I think you're right. You
Ah,
could stack.
yes.
You could stack the dodge bonus a couple times. There was a cap, but it was like you may do this up to 4 times or something like that.
I'm going to I guess I'm going to do this. I will walk over here. Provokes.
Yeah, he might. Does he have combat reflexes though?
Yeah, he already attacked this round, and
attacked
no,
Dohan.
I don't think they do.
Okay.
Nope.
Juju zombies. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, they have class levels, so they could have.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Now he
And I
attacks
do
you.
not
No, I'm kidding.
have this set up. So he gets a will save.
You have to hit him first.
I guess so. I don't have any of this set up. Okay.
It's your strength plus BAB.
There should be an Im touch attack option.
Where? In combat tab?
No, for his spell, if he just adds an attack
well, if you
to the
just
spell.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Okay,
add an
that's
attack,
true, that's
and it
true.
should.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll do it
it
for
can
you.
make one for you like instantly. That's a good point. Yeah, actually, if you did go to the combat tab, you could just roll a melee attack and then just use modifiers to select touch, and that would also work.
That
Oh, is that a modifier? Okay.
a
Yeah,
touch
there's a modifier
yeah.
that says touch. The left side for attack. You can also put cover and concealment and stuff
Modifier.
like that in there.
Touch.
Flat-footed.
Got it. Do I have him targeted? I do. Healing.
Da!
Missed a zombie.
Well,
Well,
you
you
still have
the
your spell.
charge at least.
Yeah, it's still on my hand.
If he hits you hard enough, you can just put it on yourself without
It's
having to roll
true.
anything.
It is true. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
I didn't target you, but a 20 hit.
Yes, most definitely.
Okay.
So don't forget to remove the DR from that.
Yeah, it didn't. You're right.
Yeah, you have to. The DR
Got it.
doesn't work. It never has. I don't know if it ever will.
It
But
works
you
for
can
monsters,
try.
though.
Well, that's because it's
Yeah.
pre-put into a template.
Yeah.
But like, if you open up your thing and you put in the DR3, it doesn't work. Even if I put an effect
Yeah.
on you, DR, it doesn't seem to ever work.
Oh yeah, there's a thing on the main tab that says damage reduction.
Right. It just doesn't do
Yeah, that-
anything.
Doesn't work because I know I've
So
tried that.
it's the only thing it's really actually useful for is tracking
Yeah.
Flesh maybe or something.
It'd be nice if it worked, but you know, whatever. It wouldn't be
Probably
Pathfinder if you didn't do any math ever.
It probably never will work considering that we're playing first edition. If we were playing second edition, there's a chance it might.
Maybe.
I'm actually pretty
That's
excited about
possibly true.
playing second edition. I have a friend who's volunteered to run it.
Nice. Yeah, there's some stuff about second edition
All
that's
right,
kind of
Dohan.
interesting, but I think that's what it would take for me to try it, is somebody else volunteering to run it.
Yeah, I need to see how the system plays first before I consider running it. And it took a lot of time for me to consider running 5e.
Mm-hmm.
Dohan, you gonna maintain this grapple?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna do it as well as I can. And we're gonna bring her down and we're gonna take one of her
I'm
boxes.
gonna take the box. I just
Yep.
want the box. But also
Taking this
probably
box
stop
will
the play.
protect the city.
Yeah,
So I must have it.
yeah.
Non-negotiable. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a +5 because I've successfully held on and I am maintaining the grapple.
Like Dohan and Xale get the box and they just leave you guys with her.
Oh, basically.
I mean, it might
Our
happen.
job is done if we defeat her and get the box.
Oh,
Alright.
man.
So, with Raging Grappler, I am going to give the target of my grapple the prone condition as a free action. And then with my grapple action, I'm going to pin her. I'm going to pin and prone her. I'll apply those. Let's see. Pinned. Bap. And prone. And I tell her again, surrender your skull boxes. And that's my turn.
Oh! I guess I could have done something last round without realizing that I could have done it, but I didn't do it. Let's see. She could have just gave you the box.
She could have. I would have taken it and walked away.
Let's see here.
She's like, fine, you can have the box.
And then we might end up coming back afterwards, but yeah.
And she asks, what is your obsession with this box? And I think she's going to try to get out of the grapple again.
Yeah,
I think that's all she can do. She's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all she can do.
because she's pinned.
It's what your vampire guy wants us to do. He told us to.
You mean our vampire guy? He's not hers anymore.
20?
Nope, that doesn't beat my 24.
No? Okay.
Nope. I have 22 baseline on my character sheet, and then with the raging plus plus 4 strength, I'm at 24.
Did she have like a one-shot boost on her first roll?
Maybe.
The first one she did? Yeah, I think so. It was like a domain power, I think, or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take a pretty decent roll to get out.
I'm assuming that's what it was.
Her divine favor thing gives her a +3 to her strength-based bonus.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
It's just the first time she rolled, she was at +15.
I think that's because we, I think the +3 might have got put in twice last time.
Did
On
it?
accident, perhaps, but I believe it said +3 twice on the first time she rolled. She still failed.
Oh, yeah,
on
it
that roll
does.
anyway, but
yeah, it does.
that's why the bonus was different.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
probably this one might be more accurate than that case.
Well, as she's trying to get out of the grapple, she scoffs at you and says, "Ha! They're already all used up. Useless."
That's okay. We'll take an empty one.
Round 4. Xale.
I didn't immediate action this time, so I will smite her, and then move into a flank.
Okay.
And single attack. I didn't add my flank in, but +2 to that. Looks like it hits. I got rid of some temp HP, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And that's me.
All right, Cliff.
Okay, so I got a flank this time. Put that in there. Still have study. Still have Bane.
Oh,
You nat 20.
Ooh,
You
Did I
confirm with
confirm?
the flank,
it
and
did.
she's
Okay.
grappled.
Well, she's pinned, so it's even worse than grappled. Okay.
Yeah.
She's
I'm going.
pinned and grappled. She's pinned and prone.
I'm going to dismiss study strike and do a lot of d6s.
Nice.
And then I guess if I wanted to, I could re-up my study of the move action and use of a inspiration. We'll go ahead and do that. That's my turn.
Okay. Kaeso and the zombie. Let's go.
is that a band name?
Kaeso and
Kaeso and the zombies. Yeah.
but it's a picture of cheese.
Oh. Why? Why choose?
Because it's queso.
Queso.
Oh.
That's what queso is in Espanol. I have a quesadilla.
Okay. Who else did I
Gotcha.
attack with this? I attacked myself.
Huh?
No, it looks like it worked right.
You missed it.
He rolled his will save.
Oh, you rolled the
Oh.
whole attack thing. Yeah, so
It
it'll roll
automatically did
everything.
the will save, even though you didn't
Okay.
hit him.
Well, I missed again. I'm not used to trying this. I'm used to just
okay.
having to hold up my holy symbol and stuff just takes damage. I'm putting
Yeah.
effort into it. What?
Yeah.
This is madness.
All right, it hits you.
Yeah. Okay,
You might need
this
to
is
use
totally
that heal
fine.
on yourself.
That's
DR though.
yeah. Okay.
Maybe I was wrong. I thought Kaeso could deal with one zombie, but
I knew it was going to be a challenge.
It's the law of ninjas. Like when there's a ton of undead, like he wipes the floor with them. But if there's one dude, then
yeah, all of a sudden it's hard to deal with.
I just don't want. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't want to use channels on one lone zombie. So
he's
holy,
the badass.
obviously, this is the mistake.
I'm going to maintain my grapple with my
Okay.
+5 bonus for her not breaking out. Oh, we still hit. Nice. Okay, so she already has all the bad stuff on her, so I'm just going to do non-lethal damage to her.
Okay.
I'll just double check because it looks like it's applying the penalties from grapple, which I don't know if that's correct.
Oh, the -10? I guess
Yeah.
that's true. Does 24 beat her CMD, just her normal CMD?
Yeah, like you might have to check the check her actual sheet.
24, yeah, it beats our normal scene.
Okay.
Okay.
Just checking.
Just making sure.
Because yeah.
Well, that's why I was saying
non-lethal
before,
damage.
like, I was like, I think I'm supposed to take grappled off when she's pinned, because I think they'll just stack with each other, and they're not supposed to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because pinned
Okay.
is a form of grapple, of course.
Yeah. Okay, that's probably why that's doing that.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I mean, even then, it'll probably say defensive effects -6 or something like that, and it should just be versus her normal CMD for maintaining the grapple. The penalties for grapple don't apply versus the roll versus grapple.
Okay. Yep. That's my turn. That's all I do. Keep her grappled.
So let's go ahead and get out of this.
I guess the prone part would still apply though. There should be a -4, I guess.
Yeah, because she's prone.
Yeah, that part actually does still apply to
Wait, now
grapple
that
check.
I'm thinking about like why it rolled the bonus twice the first time, if I add a bonus to a strength-based check, which is a CMB, do I also add the attack bonus? Because she has an attack bonus.
Well, see, this
To
is
the
why I was
CMB.
saying,
I don't think so. I think you get if it
She
says
gets the
attack or
+3
strength
because-
base, I don't think you double dip on that.
yeah.
CMB is an attack roll
That's right.
that is strength based.
But it's an attack roll. She get the +3 for the attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how the ability's worded. And
Strength-based checks are like,
Because you
climb
would
skills
definitely get the
strength-based.
divine favor bonus, but you'd only get it once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it says like +3 to attacks and strength-based checks, then it is still only a +3 bonus.
Let me check her thing again. So, because a bonus to attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, strength checks, and strength-based checks, along with temp health. These effects are not okay. Yeah, so you don't think it double dips? Then that's probably
No.
what's happening.
No, I don't think it double dips. No. All right, 24. That's it. That hits it. So she can break grapple.
Freed herself.
Yep.
And then that was a
she's prone
standard
still.
action. She does have a move action, so she could try to stand up, although it would provoke.
Not for me. I don't have a weapon in my hand.
Yeah, provoke from me and Xale, though.
I guess this is a question. You know how, like, you have fly on you and you're prone, you can just, like, fly without standing up?
Uh-huh.
Would the same thing work with airwalk?
I don't think so, because air not flat. You have to walk. You can walk on the air, but you still have to stand up.
Yeah, I think that's
okay.
Right. She's still walking.
I guess she could crawl in the air, but crawling also provokes, so I don't think that really helps her.
Okay, then yeah, she's gonna. Well, is she gonna stand up? Let's see. We can maybe just stay down here and cast a spell.
Well, probably not, because she used her standard action to break out of the grapple.
Oh, that's true. Yes, we just have move. Unless
yeah,
I have a move action
unless
spell.
she had like greater grapple, where she could use a move action to. But...
I'm waiting to get greater grapple. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Next level, it's gonna happen.
Because I think with greater grapple, you can do like move action grapples, but.
Well, you still have to do the standard action for the initial one, but you can use your move action to do a
to like
second
maintain. Do a second action or whatever.
Yeah, it's really good. Because then I can initiate and then pin on the same turn.
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna stand up.
All right, I'll take my attack opportunity, which means actually
I take no attack.
I'm very glad that I studied her last round. At the end of my turn after I dismissed it. Okay. Snipe here with study. Oh, I need to put the +2 for flank as well.
Okay, hit and hit.
And then let me just double check the wording on this. Can I dismiss this? Is it like an immediate action, I think, to dismiss studied strike? Sorry, I've never had this come up with an attack opportunity before. Choose to make a studied strike. Upon successfully in the target, the melee attack. It's a free action. Okay, so I'll do my free action to dismiss it and apply the precision damage then. Okay. And then my studied target falls off.
Okay.
So I have to use another inspiration if I want to restudy her again.
All right, round 5, Xale.
I think I'll delay till after Dohan.
Yeah, I might just get her again.
Yeah. I don't see any benefit of attacking now.
Oh, because Dohan goes before her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you'd at least get the flank bonus with.
But I should get that either way because I'm
Xale.
gonna go before
Well, yeah,
she goes.
I see though. Like I could do the same thing and delay. until after you go, just in case you.
I think it's a good idea.
I'll do the same thing. I'll delay till after Dohan.
Learning, sequencing our turns.
Do you want to go before or after Xale?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'll go after Xale. After Xale, and then that way also I don't have to use inspiration if we take her down.
All right, Kaeso. We believe.
I might actually have to use it. No, I don't have to use inspiration for the zombie. I haven't studied him yet. So if we take her down, then I can study the zombie and then go over and help.
You hit, and it fails the will save.
It takes full damage.
This should destroy it.
Well,
Cure Moderat's pretty good.
Somehow
he resisted down to 0 damage. Like,
why is he
absolute immune.
resisting? What the?
Yep, it said no.
It's treating your things as if they weren't spells. I mean, it has DR.
Yeah, but even the DR isn't going to be that
Right.
much. So I don't know. It's doing something very weird.
Spell damage.
It's immune to cold, electricity, magic missiles.
Thing to be immune to, but okay.
And it only has
I forgot
fire
about Juju
resistance
zombies being
10.
immune to magic missiles.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Is it because you have force in there? No, you don't.
It doesn't say force, it's just a positive.
And they're not even immune to force, just magic missiles specifically.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of the positives. I'm just going to roll this again and see what happens.
There's definitely something off. Nope.
No, even without the positive in there, it just seems to be, it's just immune.
Yeah.
Very, very weird.
It's
What if
broken.
I take off spell damage?
Yeah, it's probably just broken.
Well, 12 damage. Is that enough to finish him off? Nope.
What did
that
you
didn't
do?
work.
What if they were like, we don't know how to make this immune to magic missiles?
Did you
and they're
change
like,
it?
"Just make
Turn
it
off
immune to
spell,
magic."
or what'd you do?
Yeah, that's what he did. He turned
I
off
turned
spell.
off spell damage, and now he's not even getting his damage reduction. It's just all going through.
I think they just said to make
It's
the Juju
broken.
zombie immune to
It's
magic and call it a day.
Yeah.
They couldn't figure out how to code in just magic missiles.
Or like the intern that coded it read it wrong. They didn't see the word missile.
And, yeah,
Or
just
they thought
magic.
he's immune to magic and immune to missiles.
Yeah.
And they're like,
You
that's
know,
strange. I
maybe
didn't know
not.
this. I didn't know this game had missiles in it.
All right, it's dead.
Okay.
All right, Dohan.
All right, I'm going to attempt to grapple her again. Still raging. No +5 bonus because she got out of the grapple. But maybe we will roll good again. Grapple. Huzzah! Just roll good.
All right, you grappled.
Yep, I'm gonna reapply the grapple to her, and then with my
Okay.
raging grapple, I'm going to deal non-lethal damage on initiated. Grapple.
You're making me miss Safa.
Non-lethal.
So fun.
Grappling it's
Yeah.
really good against certain opponents.
All right.
That's my turn. I am also Garple. Apply that to
Xale.
Garp.
Okay, I do full round. Two hits, 2 damages. Unconscious.
She is unconscious.
You know what was cool was when all of my
Cliff?
drow wizards were grappled by black tentacles at the end of book 4.
Yeah, we gotta stay in rounds until some things are resolved. Cliff?
All right. Well, I guess I don't have any reason to keep stabbing her, so.
I mean, she's unconscious, not dead, so that's entirely up
I
to you.
mean, whatever reason you have, yeah.
Take her
Yeah.
scythe away from her.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Well,
take her
you
sight
just
out of her
want to
hand.
drag her off to Croft? Actually, you guys have other things that you need to
Yeah,
do.
no. Now that she's down, I'm gonna carry out my orders.
Yeah.
She can't stop us.
I take her scythe away from her though, and step back 5 feet.
Okay, you do that.
Now I'm holding a scythe and a rapier.
Okay. Round 6. Kaeso?
Oh shit, Ramoska's still fast healing. Stop him!
Tuh.
It's true. He is over there healing up.
He's probably actually at full health by now. 'cause
Oh, yeah,
we
for
had
sure.
to walk over here too.
Actually, no, just a sec. She's the high priestess of Urgathoa, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I forgot who I was for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Not on my watch. All right, Kaeso. What do you do? I try to touch her. I
take out my-
miss.
Well, I'd like the coup de grace, but I've had.
Can't do that
Yeah,
yet.
you can't. Yeah.
I take out my dagger, and I will wait to next turn.
Okay. Dohan.
Then you will face the grave.
All right. Well, I look
your
to
final judgment.
Xale. I grab a death box. Is there one nearby me?
Yeah, there's one in front of each of these pools, if I understand.
I'm gonna move over here. I'm
There's
gonna
a
pick
bunch.
one up.
Okay. You pick it up and it's it seems weird because like it's opened, it's empty. It seems unremarkable to you.
Master did not specify that there needed to be any contents in the box. He just wanted the box.
Oh, my understanding is he didn't want it to necessarily have anything in it. So I think that's actually right.
She did say something though. I don't know how.
Oh, she said that they were
Yeah,
useless.
that they were useless. but the Master is getting what Master wants.
Okay, all right.
And I do tell the others as I pick up the box that remember, if it comes down to it, I'm okay with staying with the vampire.
I'll
You guys
stay with
stay
Master.
Yeah. But yeah, I move and I pick the thing up. That's my turn.
Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to skip Xale. Xale?
Exit my rage too.
I see that Dohan has a box, and I will be like, okay, mission complete. I'll go with him.
Kaeso, are you sure that we want to kill her now? She might be able to tell us more about this plague. She said something about that seemed to implicate the queen. Are you sure we shouldn't just take her back to Croft? I know it might be too dangerous, though.
Well, Croft set her free on the Queen's orders.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that chance. I say back to them.
She might. It's also possible that, I mean, as soon as she wakes up, she might be able to start just casting spells again.
Yeah, you guys should kill her.
Well, you do have a good point. I'll take her holy symbol away then. At least that will limit
You
her
can still
options.
bring the dead body back.
That's also true. You could kill her and then interrogate her with Speak with Dead, but
Yeah.
it's usually easier to get information without having to rely on Speak with Dead and 6 questions.
Upon killing her, her tongue fell out of her mouth, rendering her unable to speak.
Yeah, that's right.
Dead. Funny how that happens.
I'm conflicted about the situation, but I see the wisdom in your words. if she can implicate.
I mean, the way
Queen
Cliff's
in all
seeing
of
this, he's like, this is still like an investigation, like a mystery. He's like, I need to solve it. So he's like, wait, we need her still. But
Fair enough.
Well, to
but-
be fair, it's Cliff's
yeah.
turn right now, so.
well, yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm just standing off to the side. That's all I'm doing for the moment.
Okay, you're not gonna take an action. Okay,
No, I'm letting Kaeso decide. Unless something happens while she's unconscious. I don't know.
gotcha. Round 7, Kaeso.
Okay, I will take her holy symbol away.
Okay.
Take the filthy thing and make sure she doesn't have it. And I will go from there.
Okay. So from what I'm gathering is you guys are not gonna kill her.
Oh, they're not?
I mean,
I don't
say
think so.
at
It
the
doesn't
moment.
sound like it.
Wow. I think you guys should, but that's just me. I've got a box to deliver.
I probably would if I wasn't delivering the box.
Yeah, Cliff wants to question her.
I'm willing to give Cliff the benefit of the doubt in this.
I do look to Xale and say maybe if we ask him, he'll let us he'll tell us to kill her.
I don't know. I just want to deliver the box. That's
Me
what
too.
Master
Let's
said.
get the box back to him. Bye, guys.
Okay. So no killing is gonna be had here.
Seems
No,
not yet.
not yet,
Okay.
at least.
Okay. Are you guys gonna at least tie her up, or what are you gonna do? You're just gonna let her hang out?
I'm
the
not doing
situation?
anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie her up. I'm assuming that they're gonna start walking back already, and I'll tell
Yeah.
Kaeso go with them. I'll catch up because my plan is I have one empty slot left in level 1 slots. I'm going to use the prepare ant hall, and
Oh, there you go.
and then I'm gonna have her tied up and carry her out with ant hall.
Well,
Nice.
I think we should. I'm going to pat her down first and make sure that she doesn't have like potions and scrolls and wands and
Yeah, sure.
who knows what else.
Yeah.
I'm going to take all her stuff.
Kind of want her scythe.
Yeah, I'm holding that right now.
I tell Cliff like hey, if I get the chance, like I wouldn't mind having a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, you already have a great axe, right?
I do, but more weapons is never bad.
Check if she has a strength belt.
She
Okay.
just might.
So you guys head back to your best friend, the vampire, Nosferatu,
Mm-hmm.
Ramuska. And he looks at you upset. He's like, that one's already been used. Go get me one that has not been used.
I tell him they're all like this.
There has to be one in there that has not been used.
Okay, we'll go back and check.
I ask Xale, you didn't see any that was different than this, right?
She said they were all used, but we can go and check more thoroughly.
If that is what you desire, then we will go back and check.
And yeah, I go immediately.
He sighs. Idiots.
I don't like the film, but I can't argue with you.
We come back.
Yeah, I'm probably just
Okay.
finishing up on preparing ant hall, and Kaeso's
Alright.
probably finished taking all of her stuff.
Yes, yes. You guys take all her stuff. And yeah, if you guys start searching the chambers, you see one of these boxes that doesn't seem like it's been used. It doesn't have any residue.
Hold on. What if Kaeso or I sees it before they get back?
Oh, I mean, you didn't say you were looking, so
That's fair. When they get back, I guess, and they say they're looking for another one, I'll say I'll help them look then.
okay.
'Cause
Yeah,
what
go
if
ahead
one of
and,
us finds it first?
yeah, sure.
I might
sounds
be
like
able
a
to.
good
I might be able to
Destiny
lie
time.
and be like, "Yep, can't find it. What a shame."
Do you
Go
have
ahead
sleight
and
of hand?
roll perception checks to look.
I do not have.
But
sleight of
also,
hand.
he might not release his prisoners if he can't have it.
I don't
that's
find
true.
it.
But
Yeah, who knows?
I'll perception and try and find one. I have a pretty decent perception.
I think I have the best perception in the party, but well, I definitely do with heightened awareness on right now.
Yeah, surprised you didn't use it for the initiative bonus.
I forgot I had it still. Actually, I thought I used it in the last combat, but I actually didn't because of it didn't make sense tactically too back then. This one it would have probably been good, but I rolled high anyway, so worked out okay anyway in the end.
All right. Amongst yourselves, you guys do eventually find a coffer that appears like it hasn't been used before. The others have some sort of like residue on the inside, and this one doesn't. But not only that, Cliff, you notice something at the statue. You think there's a hidden compartment at the base of the statue.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't find it with my 4, so you
Well,
find it before me.
It sounds like it wasn't one of those things where only I found a single one. I found a compartment though that nobody else saw, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I'll check this. I won't really point it out to anyone, but I'll go try to see if I can check this compartment while they're looking at that other thing.
Yeah, you think there's this well-concealed compartment at the base. Do you open it up?
If I can find a way to open it. Does it seem like it's locked or anything?
Mm-mm.
Just hidden? Okay, so yeah, I'll open it up then.
Okay. You see a bunch of ceremonial instruments, as well as a bunch of interesting things that may have value, as well as potentially magical items.
Well, is one of them a belt?
Nope.
Okay, just figured I'd ask.
Ever elusive belt.
Why are you gonna like hide it? You're like,
I'm hiding the belt. You cannot have it. All right. Well, in that case, I mean, I already have Ant Hall, so I'll just gather them up then. Is there like an appraise check I can make?
So there's quite a number of stuff. So if we want to start sorting through loot, we can definitely do that. But I think the others,
because it's already 9:30.
Well, I mean, we have some time. I'm guessing you guys, now that you have what you think is a working coffer, you're gonna take it back to Ramuska.
I am.
I don't have it.
Yeah, Dohan found one.
You return to Ramuska, and he says, "Excellent. Very well then."
I'm carrying the priest of Urgathoa with me over my shoulder.
He takes the coffer and says, he gives you a command, do not seek me out. And then he will cast a spell and teleport away.
Wait, is he casting Dimension Door?
No, teleport.
Oh, actually teleport. Okay.
All right, you got it.
All right.
I look back to the others.
Since he can't recast the spell on you tomorrow, eventually the command will go away,
It'll
and you're
fall
welcome
off.
to seek him out. Yeah. If you really want to seek him out, that's entirely up to you. Yeah. But today, you cannot.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay. All right. So for the appraise check, a number of these things are magical.
Yeah, I figure that's just to know what the mundane stuff's worth.
I look at the others and I say, well, it seems that we are not being parted today, so that's good.
Yeah.
We're fortunate that he did not go back on his word.
Indeed.
Well, I never gave him my word.
Is that scythe magical?
I don't know.
We'll
maybe.
get to that. Let's just approach one thing at a time here.
Would like to have some words with you about that, if I could, Dohan.
Sure.
Oh.
I'm all ears.
He's not gonna let you have it.
Well, I will
expected.
offer you anything that I have in order to dissuade you from taking that scythe. I will find you another one.
Can you
But that
inspect the scythe and
one
see is it
is
like actually
dedicated to Orgothoa. It has her iconography all over it.
does it? Okay.
Oh, look at the picture. It's all skull and bones and everything.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if that was like just artist's interpretation or game legit.
I mean,
Well,
that's what the scythe looks like.
I don't even know what it does right now yet, but
Yeah, I think it's dependent on what it does. I say to Kaeso in character, if it's a mighty enough weapon that we can use against the minions of Urgathoa, then I will use it for that purpose.
I have a
will find
feeling
you
you're
another
not
one.
gonna want to use it once you find out. But yeah.
Yeah.
Is it an unholy?
If it's unholy, then that solves the problem.
No, not necessarily.
I guess it's probably not unholy because I would probably notice that I feel really weak when I'm holding it.
You know what? That's the very first thing that I will. I'll quickly look at that. I know that we have to deal with her, which I think is the more important thing right now. But it is an
Okay.
issue. So I'll quickly.
It probably
do
has
a
some sort of like
spell check on that.
disease spreading ability or
Yeah, I'll
something.
get to that. I just want to approach Cliff's roll because he already rolled it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There is two things that you can appraise. You only appraised one. So one thing that you did appraise is these silver human hand cadilabras.
Candelabra? Yeah,
Candelabra.
candelabras. Yeah.
You know that those are about 150 gold pieces each.
Okay.
And there's two of them. If you want to appraise the other thing, you are welcome to do so.
I'll try it.
Hey, this won't let me drag things to the parcels anymore. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And then the other thing is sticks of exotic incense, valued at 450 gold pieces. Anything and everything else is going to be magic.
Well, the human hand candelabras are probably going to go to the Church of Pharasma to be disposed of.
All right.
The incense.
Sorry, were they actually like made of human hands, or were they just in the
Oh
shape
yeah,
of
well I mean
hands?
they're human hands that were encased in silver.
Okay, so there's
But yes,
actual
there
human
are
hands
actual.
on
I
them.
believe there are actual human hands on the inside of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now on to the scythe.
The incense is a
Yay.
spell can be used as spell components though. So
Yeah, if you want to try to identify this thing, feel free.
yep. I guess I can do identify.
Okay, I got 27 with just a spellcraft. The identify might get higher than that.
Okay. That is
Oh, that's right. I
enough
have Delara's. Anyway, yeah, okay.
to know that this is a +2 vicious scythe.
Oh, that's awesome. Why wouldn't I want a vicious weapon?
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know if you really want to take damage, but
I
yeah,
absolutely want to take damage in return for more damage.
you sure.
Hell yeah. No pain, no gain.
Vicious is actually really good.
It's really good. It's
Yeah,
really
it
good
is
that you
pretty-
didn't actually hit any of us with it.
Okay, so there are other things that she has on her. Magical breastplate, magical belt, magical cloak, magical headband. She's got potions on her.
Check out the belt.
And then there were scrolls and other magical items in that compartment.
Okay. Well, I can, like I said, I can do some of them with an extract of identify.
Okay.
Should you let Kaeso go first?
I'd have to take a minute to prepare it.
Oh, I can lend you the deck here.
Oh, hold on, I need to.
Zalara can help you with that. She can cast Identify like 3 times a day.
There we go. Yeah, maybe it's better to just have the deck do it in that case instead.
Well, doesn't Kaeso have detect magic now?
I have detect magic, yeah.
So he could try and check things and things he doesn't know. You could use your extract or the deck.
That's true too.
So that too, yeah.
Is the deck like you cast it as a spell like ability at your caster level, or is it at like a set caster level?
No, she has her own caster level.
Okay.
It is.
Is it like 3 or something? Like you can do.
No, it's caster level 10.
Oh, okay. I can actually do more than I can actually. Then in that case, I can identify more items.
Now it has
Okay.
an eco and such, so.
But it uses my spellcraft if I use the deck to do it, because I think I have the best spellcraft in the party probably.
Spellcraft?
Yeah. Also, I can do inspiration on it for free. So.
Okay, you go ahead.
Okay.
As long as Zalara agrees, because she's ultimately the one that controls the power.
Oh yeah, she's
Okay.
she's good.
Okay. So identifies a +10, or is it +5?
I
Plus
think it's
10.
10.
It is +10. Okay. So, and then I got to add a d6 to that. So my first is a 33.
Okay, you know this is a +2 breastplate.
Okay.
Damn, that's good too. I also want that. Unless somebody else can wear medium armor, but I don't. Or well,
Not for
yeah.
me.
Well, hold on. Oh wait, you can't wear medium.
I mean, I need to wear light for a lot of my stuff.
He needs to use
Oh,
white
that's
for his
so
best
weird.
features.
You
Like
know
his
that this is
swashbuckler stuff.
a +2 mighty constitution belt.
Oh, that's a good belt.
Good belt, not the one
That's
that
a
Xale
good
wants.
belt. Why
But
is she outfitted like she's a fighter?
Because she probably is. You didn't see her buff up. She was just spooling up. Give her 3 rounds, and I bet you she had like
she was doing the
righteous
Ken's
might
Tenement
and
special.
Dude, if
Yeah.
you didn't grapple her, she was gonna airwalk out of your reach,
to
put
tear
down
up the
some
party.
mists down so that you
Yeah.
couldn't see her, blow a bunch of spells on you, do some slay livings, and then come down and attack you, and then maybe fly back up if it was getting too risky.
All right, so that's a 29.
This is a cloak of resistance +2.
Wow. Okay.
The almighty grapple.
Yeah, it really screwed her over.
She needed liberating command.
She did.
Although even then, I think you have to make a concentration check to cast it.
This is a +2 inspired wisdom headband.
Okay, that's probably going to be for Kaeso. +10. It's a 34.
Okay, there are 2 potions of bark skin.
Okay.
And then we have all the other stuff. Which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. 2 of them are scrolls if you have read magic.
I do not have read magic.
Okay. Or wait, no, 5 things. You guys already gave the coffer
5
away.
things.
Yeah.
How many have I done so far? 5. Okay, I can do 5 more. So
Okay.
perfect. Oh, I forgot to put the +10 in there, but whatever. All these are at +10.
Oh my god. Where did we start at? The 31?
31. That's 41.
Okay.
'Cause I forgot to put the +10 in there.
So these are incense of meditation.
Oh, those are really good if I remember right.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have scroll of raised dead.
Wow.
And then scroll of restoration.
The raised dead is in case we died to one of her crits.
Well, yeah, we need that restoration already. Like, here you go, Dohan. He's gonna need that scroll and restoration in a week
What
to get rid of the permanent negative overlay he has.
1, 2, 3. I think I need one more roll from you. Okay, so the
That's a
18 plus
20. That's a 30.
This is so far. So there's a wand of cure serious wounds, 37 charge,
Wow. Okay.
and then a wand of remove disease, 8 charges, and that's it.
Okay.
All right, and then let's see whether. I mean, you guys did give Master what he wanted.
It counts as defeating him in combat, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of times
Technically,
the AP words things like that. Oh, if
yeah.
you complete his quest, you give him XP as though you defeated him in combat.
He's a minimum 12th level character.
Yeah, we probably don't actually get full XP. It's probably actually just a flat amount.
No. Let me see. What
Maybe
do you
not.
guys
Maybe they're
get
just
out of
like.
them?
Maybe they're just like. Yeah, they need to be.
It was a
leveled up.
CR 14 encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you guys level up. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I want you to be level, but let's see. 7th level is 35k, and you guys are now at 45. Yeah, you leveled up, and you're like halfway there to 8th level. Nice.
Wow. Okay. Well, dragging all this gear and unconscious priest of Vergathoa back to be questioned at the Citadel.
Yeah. It's definitely something I'm gonna have to contemplate on how that's gonna play out. So I guess Pluto, you said you might not be here next week.
I'll be here next week. I won't be here if we go back to every other week, I won't be here. There's a good chance I won't be here for the 31st. I might be here, but
Okay.
there's a good chance I won't be because I'm going up to Seattle on the 28th, and I don't know for sure what day I'll be back. There's a good chance I'm
Okay.
coming back on the 31st because I do have to work on Monday, but I don't know what time I'll be back. So
yeah, since we kind of concluded this and I have to prep your guys's hero card readings and everything. I mean, I got some of it done. I need time.
I mean, you guys could run a session on the 31st without me as well. I just can't guarantee that I'll be there. Like I might still be home in time. I just don't know if I will be.
Yeah. I think it's going to be like a lot of theatrical stuff on the 31st. So I think this is kind of where like Cliff maybe excels more at, but you could also like just tune into Discord if you're not doing anything during those hours.
True, or if I'm driving home, there's a good chance I can pull over on put it on my phone and even keep driving while it's on my phone. Like
yeah.
Just on the
treat
call.
it like a podcast that you respond to.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean that's possible too.
Okay, I think we're gonna just go for it the 31st, and then if you're here, great. If not, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean my character sheet. Well, it might not be updated for level 7 unless I get that done now, which I guess I could, but it'll otherwise be accurate enough. If I needed to, I could be like, hey, have him roll this, and you'd be able to just open the sheet and do it.
Okay.
Levels.
Then yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, and you guys are leveled
Since
up.
we're actually anymore.
We
A
finally
bonus
did
AC
it.
if I'm flanked. So you know what that means? I'm going to be trying to create flank conga lines so that I get bonuses to AC.
So I know not a lot of us can use both the breastplate and the scythe.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't. I know, and we're probably gonna handle like the assignment of like loot next session, but that would be cool if I could get those.
I don't have a problem with it. The only other person who can use the scythe at all is Xale, and he doesn't use it very effectively.
I can't because of all my build.
Well,
is
I mean,
based
right,
around-
Is Dohan an exotic weapon?
and
technically
also I
can use
wouldn't.
it.
Also, I
No,
wouldn't
Scythe
want to
isn't
use
an
it.
exotic weapon.
No,
It's a
Scythe is a
martial
martial weapon.
No, that's what I'm saying. Xale can technically use it.
He
Why
can
would
use
you
it,
want
but
to use
he's
it in character
designed
though?
to
Because
use.
He's
it's
just
like
not
a
very good at
evil-
using it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like an evil deity weapon.
If Kaeso's
mean,
okay with it, yeah.
not
Well,
it
I'm
is
not
great.
okay with it, but
It
I'm,
Yeah,
has
yeah.
It has the
I'm-
appearance, but as long as Cliff, because Cliff's the one identifying them, right? As long as he
Yes.
says it's not like cursed.
No,
then
it's not
you
cursed,
could
and
use
it's
it.
not actually magically tied to Urgathoa in any way. It just only aesthetically.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
I have a proposal that I'm working out that I will submit to Dohan. But basically, it's going to be I will pay for.
He's gonna ask you to
replacement
marry
for
him?
that.
Oh my god.
Even if you use it now, I will pay for a replacement for that weapon
In the future.
as soon as I am able to. I will pay
It's a
for
pretty
replacement.
pricey one, yeah.
I do not care.
Pretty pricey one.
I mean, the weapon
The
could
fact
also
that that is being used, that weapon that was wielded by the High Priestess of Urgathoa, the one that has plagued this city and responsible for thousands of deaths, and who knows who has died on the blade itself. The fact that that symbol is being wielded in the group is distasteful to me. And on principle, I will compensate you if that's what it takes.
I get level 3 extra.
That that weapon is.
Yeah, maybe we should sell the scythe because then I could buy my belt.
It would be worth a
No,
lot of
I don't
money.
think Kaeso's gonna allow that either. Like he wants to like
Oh, he wants to sell it specifically to the Church of Faraz,
Right.
so that they can.
But the point is, like, I'm not going to sit here going, Dohan, you can't use it. Oh, I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to compensate.
Yeah, I know.
It's just,
If you want to buy the weapon off of him in character as soon as you have
Yeah.
the money to,
That
that's
is what I'm going
fine.
to do.
And he'll
Yes.
he'll relinquish it at that point.
And
But
that's
it would
fine.
be
That's
nice
fine.
to have. I could use it until then.
That is basically the compromise that I'm willing to.
That's
propose.
fine.
Also, I can use that breastplate, but no, I'm not
Oh, you
going to
can?
use that breastplate.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a
You can
cleric.
have
I
my
can use
+1 breastplate.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, I even like honestly,
And then does somebody else want the belt?
the headband and the belt, I'm not
I'd be
interested in
interested in
taking
the
anything
cloak,
from
I
her.
guess,
So
but maybe
if
that's what
anybody else
Cliff
wants the
wants.
stuff, that is fine.
If nobody else wants the belt, I would take the belt because I will always take more HP. as a
Right.
barbarian.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I wouldn't say no to a con belt either, but also like a dex belt's probably gonna be better for me, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
probably one will eventually turn up, or I'll buy one.
I just don't want to be. Well, I mean, I want to take everything she has on her because like these are all for a melee fighter.
Right, but at the
But I
same time,
won't
you're
do
like,
it without people's permission.
yeah, no, I get
Maybe we
what
get
you're
the
saying.
cloak too.
Yeah, if you guys can use the cloak, just take the cloak. I
So
think
I
I
don't
have
have
a
a cloak.
+1 cloak.
I don't think
so
any of
I'm
us have
good
it.
now.
I'm not sure if any of us have a cloak. I know I don't have one.
Or maybe I didn't buy a cloak. Now I bought some.
I have like a ring of jumping.
Well,
Oh, maybe
I got that mithril
Well,
chain shirt earlier, so
I
maybe
do
we'll
have the
take this.
glamour studded leather
yeah,
armor, which is
I
pretty
guess
good.
if we're good, then I'll hop
I mean,
off.
one other thing to
Yeah,
consider is we have the loot from level 1 that we have collected since the beginning of this campaign
We need to sell
that we
stuff.
have not sold. So we have a huge chunk of stuff that's still coming down the pipe.
Yeah, we need to just sell stuff.
Unfortunately, I still don't know if we go out and we tell I still don't get the impression that we're ever going to actually be able to sell any of the stuff at full price. So I think holding on to it is becoming a fool's errand.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe, yeah.
I
Like-
Pluto, I think you take the cloak. Because I have
Okay.
paladin saves. It's like I don't need it.
Yeah.
And I'll buy a cloak when I can.
I could definitely use it, especially for like my will save.
All right, I'm gonna hop off for now. Thank you for
Okay.
your game.
All right, yep.
Actually, no, my will save is not
Everybody-
too bad. It's my fort
Talk to you
save
next
is going to
time.
fall behind.
My saves are 10, 9, 8 before.
So do
level
we
up.
decide we're playing next week?
No, we're gonna
We're
play.
playing in 2 weeks.
No.
2
Yeah, the
weeks, got it.
31st.
Let me throw that up in my calendar here. Secret game. Okay. All good.